Okay, we now welcome on a very, 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 very special guest. And I wanted to do this interview just to be like, thank you, you're out of my life.
But then the Bears lost to J-Love and the Packers twice last year.
I got some other issues I'm dealing with that are not, it doesn't pertain to you anymore. On today's part of my take, we have a very, 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 very special guest. Aaron Rodgers in person at Lake Tahoe. He's out of my life now, so a little different than the first time we interviewed Aaron Rodgers. Had a great time with him. He's a Jets quarterback. That's how we'll always remember him. So great interview.
We also got memes in on the action today.
Yeah, memes asked some questions.
Hard-hitting journalist memes.
He actually fucked up one question. I won't spoil it. We'll actually talk about it after the Aaron Rodgers interview. I also have it's not a full Monday reading. I just have a paragraph I'd like to read to everyone. We have Mount Rushmore of animals we'd like to be. Hank coming off his huge second place.
Big.
I fucked that draft up. I wish I had screwed that up.
Hot Honey should have been on the list.
Yeah, and Hank was able to avoid fourth because I was just so bad.
Some people are wondering if you did it on purpose.
No, I just was bad. I was bad. We're going to talk about the Open Championship. We're gonna have a great time. We have Who's Back of the Week as well. It's all brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. Not playing best ball at DraftKings, you're missing out. Here's what you need to know. DraftKings Best Ball Millionaire Contest is their biggest fantasy contest ever. We're talking $15 million guaranteed prize pool with two millionaires being crowned for first and second place. If you're a set it and forget it type, then Best Ball is for you. No waiver wires, no roster management, bigger rosters, so injuries won't end your season. Only the draft, and that's it. You're set for the season. If you're still not convinced, check this out. This year, DraftKings is offering everyone a draft one, get one special. Your $20 entry fee scores you a bonus ticket. I did 2 best ball drafts last week. It is the best way to play fantasy. You draft 20 guys. It's your best players every week. You don't have to tinker with your roster. You don't have to add drops. You don't have to do trades. It's just the guys you have, and the best players are out there. It's the best way to do fantasy. Get in on the best ball action. Download the DraftKings app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball 15 million millionaire contest to get a bonus ticket and get a shot at being crowned one of 2 millionaires only on DraftKings. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Part of My Take, presented by DraftKings. Get in on all the best ball action. Download the DraftKings app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball 15 million millionaire contest to get a bonus ticket and get a shot at being crowned one of 2 millionaires only on DraftKings. Today is Monday, July 22nd. And boys, Xander Schauffele is the golfer of the year.
How about that? 2 majors. Everyone thought it was going to be Scheffler. Backing him up.
It's like crazy that the year has been Scotty Scheffler. I know there's still some golf left, but Xander winning 2 out of the 4 majors and winning it in incredible fashion in Scotland on Sunday, where he went to the back 9. He was down 2 strokes, I believe, and he basically was like, fuck this, I'm winning this tournament. He had the eye of the tiger, and I mean Woods, and he was making shot after shot 4 under in the back 9, won by 2 strokes. And he now has half of the majors in this year. And we saw his dad finally get to celebrate with him wearing his Panama Jack? Is that what the name of the hat is?
I believe so.
Yeah. He was
Tommy Bahama, maybe?
Yeah, he was wearing the hat. He had a flask of whiskey. He was looking awesome.
Hoss.
Big time Hoss. Absolute Hoss. And Xander is now, you can't say that Xander hasn't had a better, I know Scotty has all like these wins on the tour, 2 majors to 1. That's it. Xander had the better year.
Well, it's crazy because Xander Schauffele could not win a major.
Yeah.
And then now the lid's off. He broke the seal.
He did.
We've all been there. And this is a big year for the United States of America.
Yes.
We had all 4 major winners. That was the first time, I want to say, since it's been a very, very long time.
2000.
Jack and Arnie.
And it was all Tiger.
No. No, because remember
Or no,
he
someone
did
else.
the Tiger Slam. So it was not all four in the same year. It was 1982.
Jack and Arnie?
First time since 1982 that the winners of all four majors are American.
Who was that in 1982?
Don't have it.
Got to be Jack and Arnie.
Probably Jack and Arnie.
Yeah, just got to say that.
But it's still USA is back big time.
It was
Suck my dick, world.
I stand by my take that I don't want to play golf in England, links golf, but I like watching it because it looked miserable.
Friday especially.
Friday looked like hell on earth, and they actually said that. I think someone, I can't remember who, it might have been Scotty, said it was the gates of hell when you make the turn to 9 and the wind's just right in your face. Guys were hitting actually there was one guy who I can't remember exactly who it was, but he said he almost hit driver on a par 3, but he's like, I can't do that. But he thought about it because the wind was that miserable.
I think Scotty, it was that long par 3. It's like 230 yards, and Scotty hit a 3-wood, I believe.
Yeah,
and stuck it to like 2 feet.
It looked so miserable. Guys were struggling left and right. But Xander was the best, and it did calm down. I know that links. It's fun to watch because it's fun to watch them struggle with it and have to hit these crazy shots. But I just watched it and was like, if I had to play that, infinity shots for me.
I'd say there's some holes where the bunkers are so deep that if I got in there, I would just take my bag and I would just drive the opposite direction.
That was that one guy on Thursday who just left.
Yeah, I'm out.
Looked like me. I like that move. He was like, he hit such a bad shot. He's like, I'm not going to go pick that up.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm just saying my back hurts. I'm leaving.
I can't look for this thing.
Yeah.
Brooks today, was it today or was it yesterday where he lost his ball? I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
He lost his ball and then he hit another provisional, and that was also a very tough one to find. At that point, when your provisional is not, when you can't see it, that's another one where it's like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
It's not my day.
And Xander just, I mean, that shot on 11 where he was just like, fuck it, I'm going right for it.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. Hank, I have a question for you as our golf expert, but we should at least mention that that was really cool when Max cheered that loudly to make the cut, and that has everything to do with the fact that he's a friend of ours and we're completely biased.
Cut of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Cut of the year. Yeah. Takies are coming up in next week. Might be cut of the year. That was one of those moments where I'm like, that's our guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Right. We wouldn't make fun of it if it was someone else. That's our fucking guy.
Good golfer, even better human. This year he's been a better human being than golf.
In the majors.
Yes.
But
except for the first 3 rounds of the Masters.
I will say, if he had done that for the US Open, PGA, or the Masters, it would have taken a lot for me not to say something. I can understand being like, I don't want to have to fly all the way back home.
Yeah.
I'm here for this tournament.
Yeah.
And like, it's across the pond, all that shit.
That's
actually got to be nice.
You've probably paid for your Airbnb already.
Yeah.
Might as well just use it for the weekend.
Right. Like if you lose if you don't make the cut at Masters, yeah, it's a bummer, but you can be home within 5 hours.
Yeah. Also, if he hadn't made the cut, he might not have been able to get home with the airline delays.
That's true.
So think about that.
Right.
The Claret Jug, I think it's the best golf trophy. Embrace debate. Best one to drink out of.
Are we counting the green jacket?
The green jacket is a trophy.
Yeah.
In which case I would say, yeah, green jacket. But besides
what
the green
about the
jacket,
one that they wanted us to take a picture with?
the FedEx Cup?
Yeah, that one.
I mean,
the aura on that one.
Really, it's all eyes forward to the road to Dubai. Rory told us that's the most important one of the entire year.
We listen. The people at the PGA have been incredible to us, and they've gotten us some great guests. But when you were like, yeah, the FedEx Cup trophy's coming by, do we want to do something with it? And Hank and I were like, I don't know what we would do with it.
Drink a Coors Light out of it.
Yeah, we didn't win any. I would feel wrong doing that to a trophy we had no business.
Yeah.
I'd look at it.
I would point at it.
Yeah. Like, there it is.
And be like, one day this could be ours. No, but it's the Claret Jug I think it's an underrated trophy.
Yeah,
it's one of the most underrated in sports.
Did you hear Xander's dad said he's drinking wine out of it? It'd be sacrilege to drink beer out of it.
No, you could drink it has to be room temperature beer.
No, he said it would be sacrilege because it let me get the exact quote.
I think you have to drink whiskey out of it.
Well, he was drinking whiskey out of a flask in the back of the media room.
Yeah, you got to stay warm.
Awesome. Hank, question for you.
Yes.
In terms of this golf tournament, first of all, rank your majors. Which ones you'd want to win?
Masters. Open, U.S. Open.
Opens too.
What about the Ryder Cup?
That's not a major.
That's not a major.
In my mind.
That's a good answer. So Open is number 2.
You had more history.
There's a lot of history.
Birthplace of golf.
There's a lot of history. Hank.
And it's like more random. There's always more random winners, I feel like, in the Open. Like even, what was the guy's name?
Tristan,
yeah. This is what Xander.
I thought it was Thurston for most of the weekend.
Yeah. Thursday.
Same until
South
I
Africa.
turned it on the broadcast. I was like, oh, his name's Tristan.
This is what Xander's dad said. He said Xander said he himself's not a big drinker, so when a reporter asked what he would drink out of the claret jug, he joked he couldn't wait to see what his father would put in here first. So then a gaggle of reporters rushed over to Stefan to ask. He solemnly looked down from the brim of his Panama hat to remind the reporters claret means a red wine from Bordeaux. Of course it's a claret jug. If you put beer in it, that's sacrilege. I'm not fighting with that guy. He was a hoss.
I would put beer in it.
I'm going to let him do the wine, then maybe sneak in a little beer at the
You
end.
Americanized that trophy.
My question for you, Billy Horschel. Was kind of rooting for him. Seems like a really nice guy. Didn't feel like he dressed to win a major today.
He's got a unique vibe, though.
Okay,
he always kind of dresses.
I don't know. I think he dressed to win the Open.
Yeah, the
You can't
cardigan,
wear that
no,
anywhere else.
I don't know. It didn't feel like killer. You know, it's a little too nice. It's a little too nice. That's what's the guy who is the kids who read the kids books, who was a U.S. sniper?
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, that guy.
Not really a
No, he
sniper.
wasn't.
No, there's a rumor that
There's a rumor
that he
that he
always wore
was.
the cardigans because his arms were just tatted up like a motherfucker.
One of my favorite rumors.
Won't you be my-
Billy Horschel. So I was rooting for him because I was like, I bet on Brooks, I bet on Hovland because we thought he was, questioning death, one of the dumbest bets ever. So I was watching as a golf fan on Sunday, and I was rooting for Billy Horschel. His putting setup, when he set up for a putt on maybe 4, I was like, that's it, he's done. I don't know if that's I know it's what his setup is, but it looks so nervous and so not steady that I was like, he can't win a major.
It's also hard sometimes. You like that wear your heart in your sleeves, guys, but also sometimes when they're overreacting to missed putts and stuff when it's that early in the round, you're like,
Yeah.
you got to get it together. You can't let Xander just doesn't react to anything.
Anything. He was just staring, he would hit a great shot and he would just stare down, put his head down and be like, next shot. Billy Horschel was practicing his putting technique while someone else was putting on the 4th or 5th. This guy's cooked. And I wanted him to do well. I was rooting for him, but maybe he's got to. Do you think, as a golf expert, he's got to change his putting stance?
No, I think whatever. I think it got him that far.
Okay.
He's come a long way in the last year.
Because I just saw it with my eyes, and I was like, nah.
Doesn't have it.
Doesn't have it.
I do think that the winner of the Open is usually the one that's most likely, when you look at their Wikipedia page, to just list their golf accomplishments and nothing else.
Yeah.
It's just this is what this guy's known for, made the tour in this year, 2 top 10 finishes, then won the Open.
Yeah, a Masters champ might have a DUI.
They might have a DUI, something fun in there.
Right.
Maybe they played football in high school.
Yeah.
Open Championship, there's so many guys where it's he joined the Web Tour in 2011.
Stuart Sink.
He was born on the Web Tour.
Remember when Stuart Sink won it?
Yeah.
That was cool.
The other thing about him,
Tan line?
tan line.
Yeah.
At least he's got
crazy.
that.
Also really cool that his name's Stuart Sink.
Yeah, it is.
You got to sink putts. It's just fucking badass.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from the golf? Did you watch it all, Hank, or were you golfing?
No, I watched.
You did?
Yeah.
I like having it on in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the last 3 or 4 hours, but it was kind of you wake up and guys have played 18 hours.
But it's nice, on a Saturday and Sunday, it's a nice change of pace, being it's going to be over by 1 o'clock. It's just nice.
It is fun to wake up and see somebody have the worst hole of their life to start your day.
Yeah.
They're doing the recap of what happened, what you missed while you were sleeping. You're like, oh, that guy had a much worse day than I'm going to have.
Yeah.
This is good.
I also had a very dumb, I can't wait for football to be back thought, but just seeing the stands full of people in sweatshirts and jackets, I was like, I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
Fall.
Yeah.
Can't wait for fall.
Thanksgiving football.
I got a text from our good friend Mike Vrabel this morning, just of a picture of the Muni lot.
Oh,
and
nice.
it said I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
7 weeks, the Muni lot will look like this, and look at these dudes getting ready to watch football in Cleveland. This is going to make you excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. Look at that. That's football
The
almost
best.
back. We're almost there, guys.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for football. My body is ready. I mean, golf is great, but football's football. That's just the difference. Have you seen the clips coming from training camp?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, We fucked up. We fucked up by letting Patrick Mahomes have Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, that one
We
made me
did.
nervous.
That was a clip where it's like, get ready to see this a million times. You got to be especially bad for Bills fans to watch that.
Yeah, fastest guy out there. Okay, other things. I guess we should probably talk about politics, but only do it in a sports way. Your boy memes, Castellanos, could not be more back.
He's dialed.
Castellanos hit a home run today. I know it was after Joe Biden dropped out of the race, but he also did it a couple hours after the announcement that Tom Brenneman is back calling college football games.
That was my Who's Back of the Week. Was old Tommy B.
And then Castellanos, I would imagine the sportsbook lost all their money today on Castellanos hitting a home run.
Yeah.
The minute Biden's out, you know he's going to hit a home run.
You got to Pokemon Go to DraftKings whenever something bad happens.
Yeah.
Because Castellanos is dialed in. He's got his pulse on all the tragedies.
Yeah. So I got a question. The only question I got is the whole Biden thing. Is he now is just that coach who got fired at Long Beach State and then made the tournament? That's what's happening?
Kind of, yeah. So he's going to ride it out.
He's going to coach the bowl game?
What if just Russia loses the war against Ukraine? What if the economy goes through the roof?
Yeah.
Can he jump in first week in November and be like, I think we're going to run it back.
We got some momentum.
We got something going here.
Momentum.
It took me stepping down to make it happen. It is kind of like the backup quarterback situation.
You know, the whole weekend was we said this a couple weeks ago, but it really is political people not understanding sports fandom, because all the leaks that were coming out saying there's no way he's dropping out were just what happens before a coach gets fired.
Yeah, or if it's a quarterback, it's like, Kamala, are you really ready to see Trevor Siemian start?
Yeah, why not?
You think you want a Trevor Siemian start?
Let's go
until he steps up and then throws 3 picks in the first half, and then you're like, fuck, I kind of miss Zach Wilson.
Yeah, and there's factions inside the coaching room.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, this Trevor Siemian. Well, the Trevor Siemian was drafted by the
Trevor
new
Siemian's
GM.
a solid player.
Yeah, well, he's been around for.
He was drafted.
Kamala's had a job for like 20 years.
He was drafted by the new GM.
Yeah,
and they're like, we gotta make this switch. So yeah, that's politics as it relates to sports.
So that's about it.
Yeah,
they're probably still gonna lose.
I do think it was fucked up. They made him do it on National Ice Cream Day. Guy loves ice cream.
Yeah,
he fucking loves ice
He
cream.
didn't wait right till the Open was over too, which was nice.
Maybe he like ate a bunch of ice cream and he was like, I could just do this every day.
Yeah,
like I don't have to have a job. I don't have to worry about running the world anymore. I can just.
There probably is like a bunch of National Ice Cream Days, right? That's one of those days.
We should listen, Jill, Dr. Jill.
Ice Cream Day, Dog Day,
donuts, coffee. It's like there's 17 of them.
There's a bunch of women's days too.
Yeah.
And then whenever that happens, everyone like International Men's Day trends because everyone's like, how come there's no International Men's Day?
And weird, all that. There's only one steak and a blowjob day.
Interesting.
That's fucked up.
Interesting.
Huh. Interesting.
I think
trying to keep us down.
I think this week is Uncle's Day. Shout out to all the uncles out there, the real heroes.
Uncle's Day.
National Uncle's Day, baby. Yeah, big time.
You don't even become an uncle like by you don't do anything.
Well, you don't choose to. You're born and then you have a birthday.
Yeah, I know, but it's just very funny to be like Uncle's Day. You don't choose to be an uncle. It's bestowed on you.
Bestowed upon you. You can't turn it down.
You can't.
Yeah.
Can't be like, no, I don't want to be an uncle.
Thank God there's a holiday for uncles.
Yeah.
The parents that pick up the kids and then just get rid of them at the end of the day.
Uncles.
Once every month.
I love it.
You deserve a day off. You could also just tell Joe Biden just every day is ice cream day.
Yeah.
Jill, just tell him that. Just be like,
for me,
honey, guess what? Ice cream day again today.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, right.
It is for me. The apple doesn't fall from the tree. My son is now pulling my own tricks on me where we went to the ice cream store last night or Saturday night and we got the same exact ice cream and he was like, hey, can I try yours? I was just like, God fucking damn it.
Yeah, you never know. It might be better.
Just had like half my ice cream. I was like, this is bullshit.
There's nothing better than vacation gelato or vacation ice cream.
Oh.
Every day, every single day. If I'm out of the office, if I'm in a different city, you bet your sweet ass I'm getting gelato.
Like a hot day at the beach or the pool and then ending it with a fucking huge ice cream cone. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's living, baby.
But you know what I like about the cups is the tiny spoons. So you don't think that you're eating that much gelato. You're like, I'm just nibbling.
I'm just a cone guy through and through. Same. Waffle?
Just regular.
I used to be a regular and then my lifestyle just got too big. I just
waffles are a lot.
I know, but I need it to be able to hold all that ice cream.
Yeah, but I like.
I'm usually like one scoop.
Yeah, no, I'm a 2-scoop guy, and the 2 scoops don't go in sugar cones or the cake cones. You need the waffle cone. just is what it is. You got to. It's like going from XL to double XL.
Same scoop or 2 different flavors?
Sometimes I'll mix and match, but the problem is you got to make sure the bottom flavor is the like you. If you're taking a risk,
Foundation.
if you're in between 2 flavors and you fuck up the bottom flavor, you got to restart and just get another cone.
That's why I'm more into the cup, because you get the two different flavors, 2 scoops, 2 flavors, and then you get all the toppings. If they can like put extra toppings, then the cup catches at the bottom. But it sounds like you're the same type of eater I am, where if you get a plate and you've got 3 or 4 different things on that plate, you save the one you really want until the end, right?
The last bite is the most important bite.
I dive into whatever fucked up vegetable that somebody made me get.
Yeah, you got to
eat that first, and then you save the real action for the end.
I have to have a great last bite. Want to know real fat guy moves I do? Go ahead, Max. Not that you're a fat guy.
No, you go.
You mentioned the toppings.
Yeah, got to get the whipped cream, got to get the gummy bears, got to get the chocolate syrup.
Sometimes I'll go real fat guy, and I'll get a bowl with the toppings and a cone on the side, and I'll just be like, it's like you can basically have like 6 cones because you just keep scooping it in. You keep adding more to the cone. You lick, then add more, and then you finally eat the cone. Real fat guy move, but pro's pro move.
I got a great spread this weekend. It's a combination. I didn't even know that this existed. Shout out Michigan. They have more fat guy flavors than any other state in the union.
Yeah.
It's a combination peanut butter and marshmallow fluff mixed into one spread. It is fucking awesome.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
That's pretty good. What are you going to say, Max?
I was just going to ask if we could get ice cream tonight.
Yeah, we should.
We should.
Okay.
We should.
I'm so down.
This is good. This is actually a perfect. I will throw it out there to the AWLs and anyone listening to this, maybe who just showed up to the first episode for Aaron Rodgers. Find me a breakdown of Joe Biden stepping down better than this one.
Yeah.
Where we just talked about ice cream for 10 minutes.
Deep dive into the sweet, creamy treats.
This is how politics should be discussed.
Can we have ice cream? Yeah. Can we have podcast outside today? Fuck yeah. It's the summertime.
Yeah.
Do whatever we want.
What flavors are you guys going to get?
I'm gonna do a mix of mint chocolate chip and then chocolate chip cookie dough.
Mint chip.
Mint chip?
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. Yeah, I had double scoop mint chocolate chip last night.
I
wonder if there's somewhere walkable.
I don't like it when the mint chocolate chip is white ice cream.
Yes, agreed. It's got to be green.
Make it green.
It's got to be green.
I want that weird fucked up color of green that doesn't exist in nature besides in mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Matthew, since you're sitting here and just nodding your head, I know you love ice cream, so tell us your favorite flavor.
Chocolate.
Okay, there we go.
Chocolate, the better.
That's good. That's like a fucking that's basically just running power offense.
Yeah, run the ball.
Yeah.
Run the football. Stop the run.
4 yards will get you a first down.
We're playing Steelers football right now. Also,
peanut butter chocolate is my favorite.
Peanut butter chocolate's not bad, but when you combine the peanut butter and in ice cream, it's good. I don't like peanut butter chocolate cookies. I think peanut butter.
What do you mean?
Like if it's a cookie that has peanut butter flavor and chocolate flavor, I don't like that. Dries my mouth out.
Oh, I agree with that.
And an ice cream,
he's saying like
elite.
an actual cookie.
Yeah.
Like a peanut butter cookie. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter cookies, but I love peanut butter and chocolate together.
Yep.
I'll eat peanut butter or anything.
Hank and I are maybe like the foundation of our friendship is peanut butter and chocolate. Anytime we have Reese's, we'll just give each other a slice.
Speaking of Matthew, are we going with Huey as his name?
Someone said to me, well, I'll find the tweet. So Hole's out. Hole is 100% out.
Yep.
It just doesn't work. We tried. It doesn't work. But shout out the AWL Mikey Memberships. Great fucking name. Mikey Memberships. Intern Matthew is a Huey if I've ever heard one. Don't even need to see him to know he's a Huey. I mean, I think he is a Huey. And I kind of like the idea of him having to introduce himself to like
I'm Huey.
Football coaches and Aaron Rodgers being like, hey, I'm Huey.
Now, let's talk about the spelling because I think he's an H-U-E-Y.
Correct.
H-U-E-Y, Huey, not H-E-W-E-Y.
Baby Huey.
Yeah, Huey.
The comic.
Yeah. You're Huey.
Yeah, you're Huey. You're Baby Huey. You're a big duck. You look like Baby Huey.
There's a lot of great Hueys out there. Huey Lewis in the news.
Baby Huey is a gigantic and naive duckling cartoon character. I mean, what? That's perfect.
Huey Jackson, great football coach.
Huey Jackson, yeah. Huey Lewis in the news?
Yeah. Sports, iconic album. Mm-hmm. It's one of Boomer's favorites.
Yeah. He's Huey. We're going to try out Huey for a while. Is that cool with you, Huey?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
That'll work.
Okay. Good job. Back to ice cream. Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, it is.
It's the best.
Ice cream really is the best. Rank your ice creams. And when I say ice cream, I mean ice cream, custard, gelato. I'm not sure.
Ice cream.
Include frozen yogurt.
Frozen yogurt, I think, is 2 just because it's a specific like time and place. Like frozen yogurt, a swirl towered fucking so high in a cone on a summer day with sprinkles on it. Rocks.
I'm gonna go gelato 1, then I'm gonna go soft serve 2, then ice cream.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Then frozen yogurt.
Soft serve is what I'm really talking about.
Yeah, soft serve. Yeah.
I'm not talking about frozen yogurt. I'm talking about soft serve.
Frozen yogurt, it's manageable.
Anything that comes out of the machine, I just say frozen yogurt, which is stupid, but it's soft serve.
Those places also have all the candy you want. So
yes.
It's like you can make it taste however you want.
I would say
16 handles.
Yep.
Or the one here,
Forever yogurt.
Forever yogurt.
Yep.
So good.
I would say frozen yogurt is the Brock Purdy of ice creams. You can win with it. Ideally, would you take it number 1? Probably not, but you get all the great toppings on it, and it becomes great.
Right. The key to frozen yogurt is to trick yourself into being like, it's not as bad as ice cream, but then you put an entire candy bar on it.
Yep.
That's what you do.
Yep.
And it's great. Okay, anything else going on in sports or politics?
This is good sports.
We crushed the politics.
We might be the best politics. Like, move over to the Johns. We're pretty good.
We crushed the politics.
USA almost lost to South Sudan.
Oh, yeah.
More politics.
That was fine.
Update from back here. Huey has already changed his Twitter name to Huey.
Oh, nice.
Okay, love it.
Just
a man of
immediately went to
action.
Twitter.
I fucking love it.
Love that.
I love it.
So we scored with 8 seconds left, right, to take
Yeah.
the lead. We're down by like 14, 15 points in the first half.
LeBron.
I'm convinced that Steve Kerr told the guys, like, fuck this up. Like, tank a little bit, and then let's see if we can come back.
South Sudan, Luol Deng has basically like put that like entire program, put it together, and they're scrappy.
Yeah, they got some decent players.
Yeah, so
It's a wake-up call.
Steph and LeBron saved the day. Steph hit that big 3.
Derek White,
that lob to Ant, I don't know what happened there. And that wasn't Derek White's fault. It was Ant's fault. Or not sorry, Anthony Davis. But yeah, are we worried? Does this count against USA?
Max, what did you see Joel Embiid's quote?
Oh, that was what my Monday reading was. We should talk about it after.
I thought it was satire.
Yeah, let's talk about it after.
Okay.
Because it is. You have one quote, I have another. You have the one about LeBron?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have another. We'll do that after Aaron Rodgers because it is quite. He did a New York Times profile. It's quite something.
Can't wait.
I thought I was like, oh, this is butt crack sports.
It was quite something. Okay. Let me see what else did I have on my list of sports topics.
The Celtics gave another extension.
Yeah, where the fuck are you guys getting all this money?
They don't. So they're selling the team. So the current ownership is like, fuck, I'll give everybody a contract. I'd never have to pay it.
Good for your friend Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean
wait, who got the extension?
Sam Hauser.
Oh yeah.
But they have Porzingis. They have everyone signed. They had
Sam Hauser made $45 million.
And the penalty that they have to pay on it's insane.
Why not?
But who cares? That's just great ownership.
You want that. Like, go spend all the money, go for it again. You got the young guys like locked up for a long time. Every ownership should look at this and be like this. I mean, the Warriors kind of did that. Remember when the Warriors just spent money like it was going out of business? Why wouldn't you do that if you have the core of a championship team?
Yeah, here's the thing. Money's not real.
Yeah.
Not to get all Aaron Rodgers on you, but money only has value because we say it does.
Yeah.
$210 million tax penalty.
That's what Biden
fucking ashtray money.
Yeah.
That's what Biden though. Now Biden's out. Who knows? Taxes might go down.
That's fucking easy.
I love it.
There's also some Oakland Athletics news.
Maybe what you should do is you should have Zelensky buy the Celtics and then no money problems.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Think about that. Okay, yeah.
Circle.
What was the Oakland Athletics news?
I'm not smart enough to understand exactly what it is, but apparently there have been Oakland area investors, like business leaders that have money, that want to either invest in or try to purchase a lot of the A's and keep them in Oakland. And Major League Baseball has allegedly been telling them that they're not allowed to talk about their interest because they want the A's to move to Vegas so badly. Because it's going to mean increased value for every other MLB team. But apparently there are some people that want to kick money into the A's and keep it in Oakland. But for some reason, I don't know how the MLB is making them just shut up about it, but they're not allowed to talk about it. Fuck John Fisher. Again,
John Fisher.
This is where we stand on this. I don't know how deep this goes and how they're able to keep the people from being quiet about their rumored interest. But it just stinks to high heaven.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. And it's bad. It's bad for sports.
Very bad. Did you see Jose Canseco threw out the first pitch?
Oh, how'd he do?
He actually did all right.
Okay, good.
He flexed.
Good.
But yeah, this sounds suspect.
It's very suspect.
Sounds very, very suspect. I see people keep posting the temperature, like first pitch temperature, and it's crazy they're going to play in Sacramento. I know that Vegas will be indoors, but Sacramento's not. So like the other day it was like Oakland first pitch temperature 75 degrees, Sacramento 105, Vegas 119.
So I just looked it up right now. Apparently, what's happening is the people that are rumored to have interest in investing in the A's and keeping them local, Major League Baseball is saying, don't talk about it publicly. You're not allowed to say anything because if you do, we're going to prevent you from investing in any other teams in the future.
Oh,
so that's how they're making them shut up about it.
That's bullshit.
So fuck John Fisher. Fuck Manfred.
Fuck Manfred.
Manfred's a dick.
That's bullshit.
Yep.
Okay. The only other thing I had was Lamar has diarrhea again.
Yeah. Yep. That's how we know football is officially back.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson missed the first day of training camp, right?
Yeah, he had to be sent home.
Yeah, he I guess showed up at the facility and then they sent him home because his butt hurt.
Yeah.
But that's a classic first day of school move.
Yeah.
I could imagine Hank missed a couple first days.
No, first days were fun.
You show up.
First day's fun. The second day sucked.
Yeah.
Show up, get your fit off.
First day, like especially in college when you just get your books.
Yeah, do a little couple
Who cares?
icebreakers.
Yeah. And then you never show up again.
Yeah.
Syllabus day.
Also, they had the MLB Hall of Fame induction today. Didn't realize that.
Great timing baseball.
Yeah.
Jim Leland. I hope did he give a speech today?
I think so. It was Jim Leland, Todd Helton, Adrian Beltre, and Joe Mauer.
Jim Leland, he should have been smoking a cigarette. I don't know if he was during his induction, but he should have been.
That I don't know what. I guess now's the time, but why wouldn't you do it like during All-Star break or something? I don't know. It was just I was listening to the Cubs game on the radio, and they were like, "Oh yeah, and the Jim Leland's going in today." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Way to stay relevant.
Cubs can't hit.
Cubs cannot hit at all, Hank. They had a walk-off walk today. I had my statistical model had them at 0% chance of winning that game when Shota had a no-hitter with like 9 Ks going through 6 innings. And I was like, he gave up 1 home run. I was like, that's it. It's the statistical model at 0. They found a way. No, they suck. You went?
Saturday.
Yeah, they can't hit. It's brutal to watch.
I went Friday. I also can confirm they can't hit.
Yeah, no, they cannot hit at all.
It's boring baseball.
You guys lost 2 out of 3 to the Pirates.
It's true, but we won today.
2 out of 3 to the Pirates.
1 out of 1 in your
That's
past
a big
one.
rivalry. That's
Yep.
up for bragging rights
Oh, yeah.
in the state of Pennsylvania. Okay, let's do Who's Back of the Week, and then we will do our Mount Rushmore. Who's Back of the Week, brought to you by our friends at Coors Light. The perfect summer playlist may be elusive, but one thing is for sure, it gets better when it's enjoyed with a cold Coors Light, because music plus Coors Light equals chill amplified. Coors Light is the only choice when you're ready to choose chill. When you embrace a chill mindset, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. We love Coors Light. There's nothing better. If you're on the beach, lake, pool, bar, Wrigleyville, Coors Light is the best beer out there. Amplify your chill this summer with Coors Light. Choose chill. Choose Coors Light. Go to CoorsLight.com/summermusic to see how Coors Light can amplify your summer. And be sure to keep an eye out on Coors Light's social handles all summer long for more exciting announcements. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Coors Light, the coldest beer out there, the best beer out there. Tweet us your picture of your cans and bottles on the weekend. Them turning blue. Nothing better. Gets you in the mindset. Coors Light, the best. Okay, Hank.
My back week is Conor McGregor.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Paul fought this weekend. I fought Mike Perry. I think that was supposed to be the Mike Tyson fight. And McGregor, I think, owns the boxing company that Mike Perry is the face of.
Okay.
And after the loss, he basically was, disgusted by what he saw. He said, "You're fired, Mike Perry." Go.
And Mike Perry is
A UFC fighter.
Yep. We knew. We just some people at home might not know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But then about Jake Paul, I said Jake Paul is the biggest piss bag I've ever seen in my life. 40-pound weight difference, juice out of his head, still shitting himself in there, and just basically going after him for steroids.
So is he gonna wait? Conor McGregor was going after Jake Paul for steroids?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, last time we talked about Conor McGregor on this podcast, Robbie Fox reached out to me. He was very concerned that we thought that Conor McGregor might be done as a fighter. He wanted to clarify that he's not done.
Oh, okay.
As
Good.
a fighter. Yeah.
Good.
But this sounds like, I mean, as far as Conor McGregor taunts go, this is pretty low. It's not that bad. He said a lot worse about a lot of other guys.
Yeah, maybe he's lost his fastball.
He might.
Chirping.
Yeah, because he was calling Habib a terrorist.
Yeah.
I swear to God, a fat can of bitch piss.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
that's
better.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Most valuable piss bag.
And with the Irish accent that
Yeah.
takes it up a notch.
Fat bag of
Fat can of bitch piss.
fat
bitch
can of
piss.
bitch piss is pretty good.
Connor is not done, Robbie said.
Not done.
As long as he doesn't have any more movie premieres.
As long as there's no movies that he stars in.
I
come
saw
out.
that face.
As long as you keep him away from ecstasy, he's good.
Oh, yeah. I saw the face at the movie premiere. Well, he didn't know where his face was. Okay, that's good. Who's back? He also was going over a bridge.
That video is the funniest video I've ever seen.
was,
I don't know.
like,
I don't know when
scared
that was from.
shitless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was just like going over some super high bridge and it was super cloudy, and he was just talking crazy. That's the best Conor McGregor.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to defend him on that one. Driving over big bridges freaks me out too.
He goes.
He was walking
He goes.
over
What's
it.
he's
what's past
yeah.
this? And the guy just goes, the end of the bridge.
The end of the bridge, yeah. No, I want
What's at
Conor
the end of
McGregor to
this?
be back. He's so electric. I'd like him to fight our good, close, personal friend, Michael Chandler. I'll be rooting for Michael Chandler, 100%.
Or Michael Tyson.
Yeah. By the way, I think Beer Games is out today. They finally put the video out.
Oh, enjoy.
Yeah. Hopefully, no spoilers. Okay. PFT.
My who's back of the week is Tom Brenneman. Dear close personal friend Tom Brenneman. He's back in a big way. He's going to be calling ACC games on the CW.
Yep.
So the CW, according to The Athletic, they have a Moneyball approach as it creates its sports division. And Tom Brenneman is an undervalued asset.
Love that.
So, yeah, this is good. He should actually, given his background, he should probably call live golf events.
Yeah.
I feel like the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia would love to have him on board.
Yeah.
But
CW is where we had our bowl game.
Yeah. So the CW president, whose name is, by the way, Dennis Miller, is kind
Love
of
that.
crazy. He hired him because he's taken full responsibility for his actions. I think he spent the last couple years just talking to gay people.
He did do, I did see him doing like a bunch of speeches
Yeah.
in front of people. So maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. He's been apparently like hanging out at like local gay alliance meetings, just talking to people for the last 3 years.
That would actually be awesome if in the broadcast booth he just had a big sign that like number of days since I've
used, yeah.
since I've used this word.
Or if he just came out.
And then, but it would be great if it was like number of days since I used this word, and he does the whole season, and then all of a sudden it's like a Duke game in the middle of November, and it's at 0, and we're like, what?
Yeah.
What happened?
Something happened. Yeah. Or he just only calls Liberty University's games.
Yeah.
That'd be good too.
All right, so Tom Brenneman's back. My who's back of the week. I have two. Well, Huey, do you have the WNBA All-Star game? Okay, all right, you do. All right, so I'll do my other one. My who's back of the week is clearing your search history because the attempted assassination of Donald Trump by Thomas Matthew Crooks, they basically went online. They tried to search through all his stuff, and his last search was porn.
Oh.
So you just, I don't know, just use the private browser because any day that you could go, someone could be like, hey, what was the last thing they looked up?
Yeah, so what kind of porn was it?
I think it was OnlyFans.
Because you would have to think that he would, like, if you think it's going to be your last one,
Yeah.
make it a good one.
It was OnlyFans, I believe. But yeah, that's just a reminder to everyone out there that, you know, you could go at any moment. This one, he went because he was trying to kill a former president. But yeah, clear that browser history. Use the private browser because you don't want to be like, hey, this guy died and he was jerking off a couple hours before he went.
If you die,
mortal.
I will clear your browser history.
Yeah.
I'll make sure.
Thank you. I will too.
Thanks.
Hank,
Clear your browser history?
would you like us to clear yours?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Let the people know.
Yeah, once you're you're dead, you're dead.
Would you like Max to stay signed into your Snapchat?
Sure, my TikTok.
TikTok, sorry.
TikTok.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be nice.
Big T is signed into my TikTok right now. I think he's posted a few things on there. So now I get notifications on my phone that constantly, every day, it says, real Donald Trump Jr. has just posted someone that you've interacted with before. Nice. So that's nice.
Nice.
I like that.
Nice. All right, last who's back, Huey.
The WNBA.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, what a game last night. That was awesome.
Well, explain to maybe some people who didn't watch it.
I don't. Who wouldn't?
Right.
Not me. I watched it.
We had so for the All-Star game format this year, we had Team WNBA versus Team USA.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, a lot of Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese got to play against Team USA. Kind of, a little revenge. Kind of let them know.
Did they win?
Team WNBA won by 8 points.
Wow.
And really, it was.
That should have been for the chance to go to the Olympics.
They should just swap teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really actually got closer towards the end. The WNBA was kind of in charge of that game for the most part. Team USA got a little closer, but it was impressive. The rookies did great.
Hugh, I got 2 questions. Who won the 3-point contest?
It was the same girl. The same girl won the 3-point contest and the skills contest.
Who was it?
Shout out to Mrs. Gray.
Mrs. Gray.
Yeah.
Okay, and then who?
Like a teacher. My second question is, who won the slam dunk contest?
There was none.
Okay.
So that's the kicker.
Who balled? That is the kicker. Who balled out for the Team WNBA?
So let's get into it.
I know the answer, and
so
I want
we have
to see him say the name.
Arike.
Okay.
That's the first name.
Yep.
And the last name. Give me a couple more minutes. Oh boy. Do I have to?
Yeah, you got to. Come on, you got it.
Agulabana Arike Agulabana. Oh boy.
Okay.
Agubawali.
Yep.
Okay.
You got
Agubawali.
it. You nailed it.
Halfway there.
Yeah.
Agumbawali.
Yeah.
It's a doozy.
Agunbawale.
It's a doozy, all right. But with that being said,
Agunbawali.
Agunbawali. Arike Agunbawali.
I think it's Erica, right?
Nope. That one I know.
Her brother plays for the Texans. Badger.
Yeah.
Yeah. She played at Notre Dame.
34 points, 6 assists, a 6 from 7 from the free throw line. Only 8 from 13 from 3.
And she should have been on the team.
Very much should have been.
She was actually like Caitlin Clark was the one that everyone was saying, oh, why not put her on the team? Arike should have been on the team.
Yeah.
She's better than players on that team.
I saw Caitlin Clark. She got picked up full court by Kelsey Plum, right?
Yes. Yeah. Face guarding her.
Face guard
hard.
And still got past her and threw a dime in.
Yeah. The Team USA took it personally. It felt like a little bit more than the WNBA.
They probably should have taken it more personally because they lost.
Yeah. And Angel Reese had 5 offensive rebounds. She was a beast on the paint.
Wait, so this means even if they win the Olympic gold, they're not the best team.
Asterisks.
They literally lost.
Now, isn't this the plot of Mighty Ducks 2?
Yeah.
Where they become the U.S. national team?
Yeah, they should let them be the U.S. national team.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Huey. Good job. Okay, should we do our Mount Rushmore and then get to Aaron Rodgers?
Let's do it.
Mount Rushmore is brought to you by our friends at Game Time. Game Time is the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Did you know you can get tickets to Cubs Brewers this week at Wrigley for as little as $45. That's right, with Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You shouldn't have to worry when you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is a fast and easy way to buy tickets to all of the sports, comedy, music, and theater events near you. They have flash deals for sudden discounts, zone deals for when you're feeling flexible, and their lowest price guarantee means that if you can find the same seats for less anywhere else, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Game Time is the best place for last-minute seats with up to 60% off your favorite events. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those Cubs tickets. I'm actually going to go to a game this week. Might go to a couple games this week. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed with Game Time. Okay, Mount Rushmore of animals you'd like to be. So, what is the standing? Hank coming off his big not fourth place. Congrats again, Hank.
Thank you.
That was huge.
Appreciate it.
Nothing but success in this Mount Rushmore
terrible
season.
job. Terrible job.
Yeah, you did.
Brutal. So, what are the standings? Do we have them?
Max in first, 26. Big Cat second, 25. PFT third, 22. And Hank, 17.
Okay, and who goes first?
That'd be Max.
And then who goes second?
Me.
PFT.
And then who goes third?
You.
Okay. It's good that we know the order. The order confuses me every time.
We get lost in the snake.
Very stupid.
It's a circle, though.
I understand circle. I'm saying I always think when I go fourth, I'm going first the next time, but it's going fourth to third to second to first. I don't know. I'm stupid. Okay. Mount Rushmore of animals you'd like to be. No pander picks.
I don't even know if I couldn't even think of what a pander pick would be.
Well, I could think of one for you.
Oh. No, I'm not going to pick it.
Okay.
I can't. They have to be real animals.
How are we? What?
I want to pick dragon. I was watching House of Dragon
Uh-huh.
as this was sent, and I was just thinking the whole time how sick it would be to be a dragon.
I think it has to be a real animal.
Yeah, Komodo dragon.
Yeah, you could be a Komodo dragon.
I don't even think that a dragon
breathing dragon.
I don't think that a dragon would be that cool.
What?
If we're talking about
No,
House of the
that's
Dragon.
on.
That's wrong.
Come on.
Terrible.
Now that
Tim.
makes me
on.
want to let it.
No. Hear me out. What's the mortality rate of dragons in Game of
I don't
Thrones?
care. You got
They
to
all get their throats bit open.
You're
Yeah.
massive,
Just fireball people?
fire-breathing
Yeah.
beasts
You've
that
got this-
everyone fears.
Vager's lived for like 300 years.
But then you've got this like
What about the one in the frozen lake?
you've got like an incest guy with an eye patch riding you around, rubbing his incest balls all over you.
Yeah,
incest.
I think it'd be pretty good.
It would
to
be
a dragon.
awesome to be a dragon.
Yeah, it'd be sick. It's a tough take.
But also not a real animal.
Not a
Yeah,
real animal.
okay.
So let's.
But that would be a great pick.
Yeah.
You don't get any downtime if you're a dragon.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You get so much downtime.
Chill in your cave.
When you're
Yeah.
when you're locked in your prison and you're just pissed off the whole time.
I mean, there's dragons before that happened. Dragons lived free. They were just going around.
A free dragon would be awesome.
Doom of Valeria.
Okay, your pick.
Okay, my pick will be bald eagle.
Good pick.
Okay.
Had
You
it
can
on there.
fly,
Had it
and
on
everyone
there.
in America just loves you.
Yeah.
Bald eagle.
What about when your team loses a Super Bowl?
Next pick.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. This is my 1-1. Miss Peaches. I think Miss Peaches would be a great animal to be. You just get all the most expensive shit bought for you.
You just love Dave, huh?
Very little oversight. You can destroy anything, not get in trouble for it.
You want to sleep in the same date?
You want to sleep with Dave.
Every night?
You want to sleep with Dave.
Miss Peaches has her own bed.
No, she sleeps in Dave's bed.
Well, that's because that's her decision.
You want to sleep with Dave.
That's her decision. You're anti Miss Peaches. Dave was right.
No,
Dave
I
was
like
right.
Miss Peaches
No,
a lot.
Dave was right.
I'll tell you one
I
thing.
thought that pick,
The
and then I thought it out. It was like,
The one thing with being Miss Peaches is those dresses he puts Miss Peaches in don't look comfortable. Miss Peaches has an awesome A+ life. The galas seem a little difficult.
Yeah, you wear a dress once every 30 days. It's not that much different from
Yeah.
my 2018 to 2020.
That's true. That is true. Okay. Yeah, you want to sleep in Dave's bed.
I want tummy tacks.
I didn't know we were doing like specific animals.
We
Yeah,
said-
I was doing breeds.
Yeah, I was doing.
We said you asked before we started, right? Can we do specific animals?
I wanted to be a dragon.
Okay.
it's not an animal.
Okay.
Which season?
What?
I'm just kidding.
All right, I'll just pick my 1-1. I would love to be just a great white shark and just fuck everything up.
Yep,
and just
that was
be
my other.
swimming so fast and just everyone's scared of you and you get so big and you're just an apex predator and it's awesome.
Top of the food chain is pretty nice.
Sick.
You don't get to really sleep at all, though. Sleep is death.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't have to sleep.
You have to keep moving.
That's
all the
awesome.
time. Yeah.
Not having to sleep is awesome.
Maybe that's why they're so grumpy all the time.
Are they?
I think so.
I haven't talked to a great white shark in a while.
We should have one on the pod.
Yeah.
Greg Norman.
Okay.
I'm going.
Come on, Hank. Let's go.
I was going.
Wait, you're in last place. I'm just
That
trying
was
to pump you up.
crazy.
I'm trying to pump you up.
I'm gonna go.
No, I was saying like let's go. You got this.
Hank.
Hank. You were such a sourpuss on Friday.
You know what we're doing right now? We're doing the Trey Turner. It's a Hank. He's in a slump. Come on, Hank. Let's go.
Woo! Come on,
You got
Hank.
this.
I'm gonna go.
I won't do this. I won't do this to you, Hank.
You got this, Hank. I know you can do it.
He heard the click.
I've seen you do it before.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Panther.
Oh,
Coolest looking animal, I think.
Ooh.
King of the jungle.
That's the lion.
I
and
know,
the
but
tiger.
like, it's cooler. It's cooler than a lion.
It should be king. Yeah.
And I will go with a blue whale.
All right.
Biggest animal.
I
on
knew
Earth.
you were gonna go whale.
Had to go whale.
Had to go whale.
Smartest animals, biggest animals. Like, no one's hunting you. You just get to cruise around, breach,
Yep.
talk to your other whale friends.
It's good. It's a good pick. It's a really good.
You think
pick.
blue whales are the smartest animal?
I'm pretty sure they're up there, right?
Yeah,
Are they?
they are up there.
I think dolphins might be
Believe
smarter,
so.
but whales are pretty fucking smart.
Man, there's some really good animals on this list. I don't know what I want to do now. You know what? I'll stick with just being apex predators. I will go with lion. I want to be a lion. Those things fucking rock. They just hang out.
Okay.
They eat whatever they want.
Yeah.
They just hang out all day. They look cool. Sleep. I mean, it's like a cat's life is cool, but it's a cat.
You don't even have to go.
But a lion is like, that's a badass cat.
If you're a male lion, you don't even have to work.
Yeah. You just
The
hang
ladies
out.
go out there, they hunt, they
Yep.
bring your food back for
Yep.
you. Every day is steak and a blowjob day if you're.
And you got like your family hangs out with you.
Yeah.
You know, you just, and as long as you don't have like a shithead brother
Mm-hmm.
that tries to kill you, you're good.
Yeah.
You know? Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go with racehorse. I've talked about it on the show before. What? What?
I don't.
Okay,
Have you-
no,
keep
let-
going,
yeah,
keep
let me
going,
finish
We're
this
wincing.
thought. Yeah.
We're wincing now.
Have you
Let's
keep going?
Kentucky Derby winning racehorse is my official pick because you're done working. You just get to have sex for hundreds of thousands of dollars every time you bone. They put you out in a pasture.
You don't get that money.
and you just hang out.
It also.
But that's your job. Is just
Racehorses have not been doing well recently.
But the Kentucky Derby winning ones.
yeah, there's. I think one of them. Which one died?
Are you taking us back to Barbaro?
No, there's been
That's-
some bad. There's been some bad things that have been happening to racehorses that I like. I like racehorses. It would be cool to be a racehorse. It feels like that's if we're talking like life expectancy, all that stuff. It's been a little hit or miss.
You got out on your sword at least. But
Yeah.
I'm saying
Been
specifically
a little hit or miss.
Kentucky Derby winning racehorse is my pick.
Okay.
They've got a good track record.
Okay.
I'm going to go with a cheetah
Oh,
because I'm slow and it would be fun to be fast.
that would be fun.
It would be fun to be fast. And I'm gonna go off of the specific animal that PFT has started here, and I'm gonna go with Uga.
Oh,
okay.
Good one.
It's a good pick.
That's a great pick.
But if
Although
we're gonna talk
live
life expectancy,
But they're treated like kings everywhere.
Yeah.
Each one,
The
and everyone in Georgia absolutely loves you. It would be great to be Uga.
not
Yeah.
the current Uga, but the last Uga before this one. I forget what number it was, what
Yeah.
Roman numeral. That was the GOAT Uga.
Yeah.
That Uga had it together.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Good picks.
I'm going to get specific again. In the same vein as Max, college mascot, Mike the Tiger. Mike the Tiger's got a good life.
Yeah.
Living in captivity.
Oh, have you seen his pen? His pen rocks. His pen is like the size of the Pentagon.
It's not that big.
It's very cool, though. It's very cool. Plus, you get to live in Louisiana. You get to go roar in a stadium sometimes.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, he does have a pretty big pen.
Mike the Tiger's got a good life.
Gets that meat when they play a different team.
And they put the logo
Logo.
out.
Yeah, that's
in
a
the
cool-
shape-
that's a good
The
pick.
meat's in the shape of the logo, and then you eat it.
All right, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go off my list because we're getting we're going specifics and everything. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes. I would like to be Patrick Mahomes.
What are you talking about?
Is that-
He's an animal.
Does that count as an animal?
No.
Are humans not animals?
No.
PFT, are humans animals?
Did titties make the list for meat?
Are humans animals?
No.
Yes, they are. What are you talking about? Scientifically, they are. They literally are animals. PFT, you know that.
A human is an animal.
Yes.
Big Cat wants to get cute with it. He can get cute with it.
I should get dragon.
How? What? An animal? We just said humans are it.
I agree with that. If
You
Big
just
Cat
said
gets
the
Patrick
Kentucky
Mahomes-
Derby horse.
Yeah.
Horse. I want to be Patrick Mahomes.
You can say Kentucky Derby winning horse because that's a commonly accepted
But
animal.
are humans animals? They are animals.
Technically, they are.
How am I? What am I doing wrong then? Humans are animals.
I guess.
They are literally animals.
I think
we are animals.
I think we let the voters decide.
What do you mean? You guys have to decide. Memes is the one who actually has to decide.
Well, I think you guys have to vote, and then if it's 2-2, then I decide.
Oh, well, I have no chance.
I think
No, I mean, technically they're animals. I'm not going to.
I don't think you knew that until right now.
No, that's true. But I'm looking it up now. It's valid.
Yeah, they are
maybe
animals.
against the spirit of the competition, but that's fine. If you want to, like, that.
They're animals.
Technically, humans are animals.
they are.
And we said you want to be any animal. If you could pick any animal to be, Patrick Mahomes would be a pretty fucking sick animal to be.
You could have been a bear.
I could have been a bear. I want to be Patrick Mahomes. He's got 3 Super Bowls and probably a lot more coming.
No, Patrick Mahomes could have been a bear too.
Yeah, he could have.
Almost.
All right, you guys let me keep it or no?
Yeah, I'll let you keep it. I say I'll allow it, and we'll see what the voters say.
Okay.
I will
Wait,
go.
that's not your. It's not your. Oh, it is your pick. 2, yeah, in a row. I got lost again. Fuck. I got lost again. Say Tom Brady.
I'm going to go hippo.
Okay, good pick. I had it on my list.
Probably the most gangster animal.
Yeah, just chill in the
They
water.
just kill humans all the time.
Fuck anything up.
They're
A
awesome.
hippo running in the water is some of the coolest videos out there.
Yep.
And then I will go. Australian Shepherd dog.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
I think a shepherd dog would be the best version of a dog. Like if you're actually a dog living on a farm and you just get to herd sheep all day. Like that's a dog's dream, and that's like the best.
That's a good dog.
Like that's the best case scenario for your dog. Like you're literally just living on a farm. All you have to do is just run and wrangle up these sheep.
That's
You're
a good
pretty
dog.
smart too.
Yeah,
Good dog.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Yeah. When they run on top of them, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Those videos are awesome. All right, my last pick. I'm gonna pick a pig in the Bahamas where the Instagram models come and take pictures with you.
Pablo Escobar's pig?
No, the ones in the Bahamas. You know them. The Instagram, the hot chicks.
Yeah, but I think, weren't those around the islands that Pablo used to own?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Because I think they were in that Firefest documentary.
Yeah, they just get
Come
fed.
swim with the
They
pig.
just get fed by Instagram models.
Yeah.
And they don't have to do anything but just swim around and get pictures with hot Instagram models.
It's pretty good.
And don't like every now and then there'll be like one that bites one of them. I wouldn't do that.
That's pretty good.
I would just hang out.
Okay, for my last one, I'm torn between 2 here. I'm going to go with Giant Panda. Giant Panda seems
Had
to
it
have
on my
a
list.
pretty good life. I love Giant Panda videos. I think they're actually the best ones to watch.
Yep.
Because they're just like flopping around all the time, rolling down hills.
Yep.
Then someone has to like take you and pick you up and bring you back up the hill. You don't have to worry about shit. You just hang out and you eat your bamboo leaves all day.
Yep. That's a great pick.
It's a great life. Yeah.
I had that on my list. They're the funniest animal.
Yep.
Yeah. They just hang out. Oh no.
I'm
Max.
torn. I'm really, really, really torn between 2 right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with grizzly bear. I'll go with the grizzly.
Okay.
Just big bear, scary.
Yep.
You don't even have to deal with winters. You just get to sleep through winter, which is sick.
The
But you
hibernation.
missed football season.
They also don't actually sleep the whole winter.
You missed the Super Bowl.
They're just lay in bed. They're just like hungover.
That's fine. You just
They
get
just,
to,
they just
you
chill.
just get to chill. for,
So
like,
you could
all
have
of-
it. You could have a TV on in your cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear was on my list.
I should have picked.
What was your other pick?
It was a koala.
I had koala on my list too.
I had sloth on my list.
Just like
Sloth would be
just
cool.
out of vibes.
Koala's cool. Great vibes. You're high all day because you're eating eucalyptus and it fucks you up.
Oh, you get STDs though?
Not a drug bear. That's the downside. Is
Yeah.
I think like 90% of koala bears have chlamydia.
Yeah.
All right, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't know that. That would have been a downside of my
Downside.
pick.
You just have an itchy
Yeah.
dick.
What other ones? I had peregrine falcon, fastest animal alive.
Yep, that'd be cool.
That would be so
Yep,
sick.
I thought that.
I had capybara. I don't know how you pronounce
they
it.
look like big rats.
The big rats, but they're
Yeah.
chill. They're like the chillest animals.
An albatross. They just fly
That's
through.
just
they,
golf. You
No,
just
they
won
know
golf.
they fly.
You just did golf.
No, they like don't land. Like they'll just fly and never come down for like years.
You just did golf.
No,
They can fly like hundreds of miles
they
probably.
have big ass wings. I mean, it's a golf term too, but it's like
What do you think of when you say it?
a 2 on a par 5. They're sick animals, though.
Yeah.
That's not like it's a coincidence, but albatrosses are sick.
I think a wolf would be awesome. Wolves would be cool. A little bit like endangered. I think being a penguin would be pretty sick, even though you could probably get eaten by like an orca or something, but they do seem like they have a fucking awesome time all hanging out together.
Yeah, they seem to have a good life. It's like they're all at a big music festival. All
Right. Yeah, it's Bonnaroo every week.
I had
We're just thinking of Happy Feet.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Happy Feet's definitely good.
Giraffe,
Oh, monkey?
elephant, but like I feel like they get
Elephants.
hunted.
Yeah, monkeys feel like they're the pranksters of the jungle. And they're just having a great time.
What kind of monkey were we talking about?
I don't know, one in the jungle?
Yeah, jungle monkey,
I don't know what kinds there
rhesus
are.
monkey,
Yeah, like the skinny
orangutan, maybe.
no, they're kind of
That's an ape.
yeah, they're too fat. Like I'm talking about like the little guys that like swing from tree to tree and they're always like fucking with each other and like hitting each other, building stuff.
Yeah.
They look like they just have the best life.
An Ireland gorilla.
Yep.
But then
Ireland.
sometimes,
Gorilla's my 1-1.
Gorilla's your 1-1.
even after
it's
Harambe,
the closest to a person, so you kind of know the shape you're getting into. You're in the middle of the jungle. No one's ever out there. You're with all your people all the time. You're just surrounded by like trees and woods and other gorillas.
True.
You're not being
But-
hunted that much, I don't
But
think.
you might have to fight another gorilla and that would suck.
Yeah, but it's like kind of fun. You
Yeah.
know, it's like big, loud. It's like monstrous. It's like the closest you're gonna get to like a wrestling match in the out there. That's
Yeah,
like,
just boys will be boys.
yeah, just you could you know how to handle yourself. You
I
got
don't hate
hands,
it.
you got feet.
I don't hate it. What about kangaroo?
I think kangaroo would be fun too.
Turtle?
Turtle,
One of the ones that lives forever?
I think one of the ones in the Galapagos that
Yep.
lives like 160 years. Yeah.
Or the one from Finding Nemo that's just mad chill.
Oh yeah.
That's a good turtle.
Yeah.
The like Australian, or was it like a surfer turtle?
We're still talking about real animals, Max.
Yeah, we're doing real animals.
Dragon got snubbed.
Dolphin,
Dolphin would be good.
as long as you're not captured.
Yeah, if you're in same with a gorilla, by the way.
Yeah.
If you get put in captivity, if you're a gorilla, you might have somebody teaching you how to do sign language, so you spend all day like learning what emotions are.
Yeah.
You're like, you are sad now. Yeah, fuck, I'm sad. Wish I was in the jungle.
Yeah. A house cat wouldn't be the worst. You just basically get to be a dickhead all day.
Yeah.
And you live inside.
Try to hurt people.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, here's your food again.
and they're like, oh, that's so cute. You tried to trip me going down the stairs and kill me again.
Yeah.
Take a baby's soul.
Yeah. Would it be cool to be Commander Biden? Basically no rules.
No rules, but I feel like
Because if you think a sheepdog would have a great life, I feel like you do all that shit at the White House, except with the Secret Service. Commander Biden tried to warn us about the Secret Service.
yeah,
He did his part.
I think Commander Biden would suck though, because if you're a dog, being in a house where it's constant people showing up would suck. That's why you bite.
You want some alone time?
Yeah, like dogs don't really like when the doorbell rings. The White
Yeah.
House doorbell's just ringing constantly.
Yeah.
That would drive you nuts. Sheepdog was a good pick. The
I knew you could do it, Hank.
yeah, Miss Peaches was a great pick. That will play. You do have to sleep with Dave, but that will play.
I also have an option of my own bed, which is probably Louis.
It's probably Louis.
Yeah.
No, Miss Peaches has an incredible life.
I agree. And when you go for walks, you can just get carried around in a wagon. You don't have to exercise.
Yeah. Any others that we missed? I'm trying to think. Oh, Hank, a fox on a golf course. That'd be pretty sick. Like a cute little fox. Foxes, people don't fuck with foxes. They're right in that perfect zone where like you're kind of scared of a fox, but you're not like hunting it. And I don't know, they can kind of be in regular like world without getting fucked with too bad. Fox would be nice.
I think being the apex, but like I was thinking about it if I was the animal with all the other animals, like you just want to be the biggest animal
Yeah.
or the fastest
Yeah.
or strongest.
Canada Goose on a golf course, pretty good. No one really fucks with you there.
Yeah, you just have to be that.
You get
is
an
a
asshole.
miserable. Yeah, you're a miserable life.
Yeah.
Yeah, miserable life. This is a good Mount Rushmore. I liked it. Being animals. Shout out Huey. He came up with this one. He's got a list for us.
Way to go, Huey.
Yeah, way to go, Huey.
Thank you.
Any other ones that we miss, Huey?
No, it feels good.
All right, feels good. Feels good. Okay, let's do our interview with Aaron Rodgers. Great interview with Aaron Rodgers. let's kick it to it.
We're going to get to Aaron Rodgers in a second. He's brought to you by Cars.com. We got the Cars.com employee parking spot of the month this month and went to White Sox Dave. Probably good he has his own parking spot, one that he could practice pulling in and out of, get some reps in so he's not banging into other cars in the parking lot. But thanks to Cars.com for setting that up. Well, the Cars.com parking spot is so helpful, not having to battle for a spot. The Cars.com Your Garage feature is probably even better. I love how I can track my car's value. I can see how much it's going to be worth in 2 months. I've been thinking about getting something different maybe. Knowing my car's value is beyond helpful in making that decision. Since White Sox Dave has the Cars.com parking spot this week, they'll have plenty of time to create an account with Cars.com and track their car's value. White Sox Dave got the most prized parking spot at Barstool, but we can all grab some very valuable insights into our car's value with the Cars.com Your Garage feature. The parking garage is frustrating, but Cars.com's new feature, Your Garage, is anything but. Track your car's value. You can know exactly what to expect when you're ready to sell. Track your car's value on Cars.com. Shout out to our great friends over at Cars.com. Aaron Rodgers is also brought to you by Proper 12. There's a horrible rumor going around that some people think that summer isn't the season for whiskey. It's a bad rumor. It's nasty. It's incorrect. It's not true. Good thing we're here to correct the record, let them know about the unofficially official drink of the summer, the Proper PMT. That's PMTEA. Grab a glass of your favorite iced tea, add 1 part Proper, add a lemon slice, serve over some ice, and you've got yourself a drink so undeniably good it puts the rest of the so-called summer drinks to shame. The Proper PMT works so well because it uses rich and smooth Proper 12 Irish whiskey, an award-winning blend of golden grain, single malt, aged 4 years in bourbon barrels, because anything else just wouldn't be proper. Do yourself a favor this summer. Pick up some Proper 12 Irish whiskey. Give the Proper PMT a try. Check it out. And now here's Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, we now welcome on a very,
How many cameras do you need for this?
I
love it.
Very special guest.
Wait, you're probably recording it too, right?
Yeah, you definitely are. You just hit record. It is our Chill Week interview presented by Coors Light and Chevy Silverado. It is my good friend.
2 different sponsors
Yes.
for this.
My
Hey,
good
you guys are
friend.
blowing up in the
Not
world.
bad,
Yeah,
right?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, almost.
Did you see how many varies I said for you? Last time I said a guest.
Hey, there's Robbie. He's on TV back
Yeah,
there.
Robbie Gold's on TV. Listen, you and I are good friends now because you're out of my life. And I wanted to do this interview just to be like, thank you, you're out of my life. Let's start.
But then the Bears lost to J Love and the Packers twice last year.
I got some other issues I'm dealing with that are not, it doesn't pertain to you anymore.
Good.
I got other issues. I'm working through that.
Found a new love.
We got a new quarterback. I'm going to figure out.
How are we feeling? Feeling good about Caleb and all
So
the
good.
changes?
So
DeAndre Swift and
You like him. You like Caleb.
Keenan.
You think Caleb's a good quarterback.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I like Swift. I like Keenan.
DJ.
I like the receiver from Washington. He's
Yeah.
good,
Rome.
Oh, and then of course you still got DJ.
Yeah, DJ. So
And Eberflus.
I think the
looking
team
good.
is almost good enough to beat the Packers.
you got out at the right time.
Almost good enough.
Come on. You got out at the right time. You knew that it was changing. So you're like, I got to get out of
I
here.
don't know about that.
So you can finish with your
Who they got
record.
on defense? Montez.
Montez
Yeah,
Sweat.
Montez Sweat.
Montez
Our
really
secondary
good.
is pretty
I
good.
like Edmonds. Edmonds is
Yeah.
a good player.
We're going to be.
Yeah.
And I know that you're
I
kinda,
think it'll be a close game with the Packers.
I don't
could be
like how you're
close.
doing
Do you
this.
take any? You
I don't
still
like how
take any
you're doing
pleasure
this.
when the Packers beat the Bears? Or are you like,
yeah,
yes?
I love it. Yeah, love it.
But you're a Jet now.
I am.
Once you're a Jet all the way. And then West Side Story. That's where you go.
How's it go? It's a
You're Jet all the way.
You start singing and then you get into a street
Then you
fight.
get a fight.
Yeah.
All right. So
Man shit.
how's
a
the
fight like
Yeah, like
way the other
knives.
day. What's his name? Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy. That was maybe he's a little old for that. How's
What time? Once you hit the 8s, do you just stop fighting?
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
doing-
He
probably.
thought he had that throwback where he just is like, I'm going to throw the first punch and it'll be over. And it's like, nope,
No,
that
no.
didn't work out. How's the leg feeling?
Yeah, it
Ankle?
feels great. Thanks for caring.
I do care.
I know. That's why I said thank you.
I saw that video where everyone was freaking out in training camp, where you like maybe you had like a blister or something.
I had terrible blisters that day.
So that was all it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Have you ever tried to even walk with blisters? It's tough.
No, it's tough. And 41 is the new 25.
I was a warrior out there just to be
Yeah.
able to get through an OTA practice.
You know how many quarterbacks have thrown a pass at the age of 41?
Yeah. How many?
I think it's 9. I think 9 quarters. Like a bunch of guys have done it at 40, but not at 41. But you kind of skipped
I'm
40.
40. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 41.
Not 40.
When do you turn 41?
December.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for caring.
So
Yeah.
before the end of the
What do y'all
season, we'll
send
send you
you
a
a
real
birthday
nice
gift?
gift.
Mid-40s?
A really
We're
nice
39.
Oh, nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Both
People
of you
keep
guys.
trying to
Big
say
year.
Yeah.
we're a day
Big
apart.
year.
Yeah, you're old.
1985.
Yeah, 1985.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
So, I mean, so you're feeling good.
Yeah, feeling good.
Obviously, last year, I want to ask one question that's difficult. It sucked how it started. Did you ever watch back the video of you with the American flag? Because it was badass.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Did you watch that back?
As somebody who's patriotic, who sings the national anthem,
Yes.
you have to respect that moment.
It was like a 9/11 coming out with the flag.
It's one of those moments where you're thankful you didn't do something real stupid. Right before that, I'm thinking, my dumb ass, this is my 19th season. I've never run on the field with anything.
Right.
Just run out there, do my low fives, and move on.
Right.
That's an amateur move by you, by the way.
Well, the
Real
problem is
amateur.
we're dealing with like trying to get a bunch of people
Yep.
to let us have space here. We've been.
But I almost didn't run out there with it.
Yeah, really?
I saw everybody took I thought it was going to be like a couple guys. Like the left tackle, the first guy introduced takes one out, and maybe Garrett takes one out. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Then I saw everybody take one. I was like, hey, give me that thing. You know?
Yeah.
And
No, it was badass.
Awesome.
It was
dude.
very
good.
One of the coolest moments of my career.
The clip of like
Other than
behind
beating,
you.
2013, the week 17 at Chicago,
All right.
and
Chris
2011.
Conti just listen.
He
He
did
got
okay.
lost.
Yeah,
he got
his
lost.
controller
Sometimes
got-
you get lost
ran out of
on the
batteries.
field. At what point in that play did you like he doesn't know where he is?
It's not him. Major Wright had a penalty on the play, right? It was illegal contact. They didn't call. John Kuhn blocked Pep. Had a great cut block. You had 4 on 3 on the backside. You should have got home. But once I got out, I knew
It was the most wide open anyone's ever been.
I don't know about that.
It was
he
pretty
was very
close.
wide
It was
open,
pretty
yeah.
close.
It was pretty, yeah.
It was one of those moments like there's no way someone's standing down
But
there.
you know why, right?
why?
Because it's a zero blitz,
Yeah, you got to
which
get
means you're blitzing one more than you can protect.
right.
So
You got to get home.
the defenders play one move. So he didn't think he'd have to cover for 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's a Greg Williams special. Dr. Heat.
You're a Jet now. Why are we talking about Packers Bears? Who
you brought
cares
it up.
about
I
that?
don't know.
Who
You want to talk
cares
about the Jets?
that?
How close were you to playing last year?
Well, if we'd been in the hunt, I was going to try and play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It healed that quick? What'd you do to
Listen,
make it heal that fast?
in 2014, I played in a small circle and I ripped my calf up a couple times, and it would have been like that. It would have been shotgun and pistol, and no like keepers, no hard action stuff. It would have been kind of playing in a small circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you sat down with your doctor, you're like, what kind of news can you give me that I can stay in the headlines for the entire year?
Basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we
That
just
was
kept-
mean of me. You're a Jet. I like
Yeah,
you.
that's kind of. Can we swear on this?
Yeah, fuck, shit,
we got
fuck,
two.
fuck.
We got two sponsors here.
Yeah, no, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, good.
Yeah. How was Egypt?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did you see the
Yeah,
pyramids?
all of them. Pyramids, temples. Yeah.
Did you find out anything
Camels.
about the world?
Yeah, I mean, you go out there, you think about the history of that place a little bit differently, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about Egypt because there's like a lot of different theories about what went on in ancient Egypt, like civilizations that could have started there. Did you look into
There's a lot
that?
of interesting things about it. I mean, we did all the like other temples in Aswan and Sohag and different places before, and they're like floor to ceiling hieroglyphs. It's weird. You go in the pyramids, there's nothing, no hieroglyphs, no nothing.
Really?
There's also never any bodies been found. They told us there was like burial chambers, and in Khufu, the main temple, its main room is the king's chamber, and there's a queen's chamber. There's no bodies ever found. There's no bodies found in Khafra, the second chamber or second pyramid. So that's all very strange. I think the fact that the stones came from a quarry, which is 300 miles away or whatever, is strange because those things weighed 20 to 50 tons. I think most of them. The weathering of the Sphinx. I'm more in the Graham Hancock camp as far as like that the age of those structures is much older than they tell us.
because
that
that's
is.
like natural erosion on the Sphinx. It's something that would have taken place over like thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
He talks a lot about the Younger Dryas and going back 10,800 years, I believe it is. And to me, it seems more in line. It's ancient. It's an interesting country. I mean, I wouldn't maybe recommend people going there in the summertime. It's like 120 in Aswan, but
Yeah.
They also might have OTAs.
yeah.
And that would
But
be
you
tough
could
if you had
get
to miss those.
excused for that.
Yeah,
I don't know,
some
could you?
people could. Yeah, I'm sure.
Was that a problem? Was that a problem?
With what?
Was it a problem that it was inexcused?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll get fined for that. But
Yeah.
the thing that I think people don't understand is that when I was in the NFC North and playing for that team, years ago, there used to be a real thing called mini camp, where it was you had one of them usually. Sometimes it was right after the draft, but either way, it was 5 practices in 3 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 2 practices on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Now it's not mini camp. They can arbitrarily put a tag on whatever week of OTAs they want. So this is the mini camp week, which makes it somehow more mandatory than the other weeks. But it was an OTA schedule. That's how it's, how words can be a little deceiving from time to time. You can make a story out of the fact that I missed a mini camp when it was really 2 OTA days.
Right.
Interesting.
That came to the first 10.
So this is a media thing.
And you would never change the meaning of a word or deliberately tell people
No,
one
of course
thing.
not.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have your back.
Well, I mean, you want to go into the etymology of words at this point?
Yeah,
What do
actually,
you want to do?
no, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I have your back.
Yeah.
I'm your protector now. I want you to have nothing but success with the Jets. Listen, if the Bears can't win a Super Bowl, you winning a Super Bowl for the Jets would make me happy.
Okay.
Seriously.
All right, man.
Because then I could
appreciate
just be like, I kind of remember him as a Jet. That's what I tell everyone.
love
And I
that.
could just erase 15 years out of my brain. And
love
it'd be
that.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And then would you go in the Hall of Fame as a Jet if you won 2 Super Bowls?
Yeah.
You went 2 in New
You'd
York.
have to. You'd have to.
You got to, I think.
Got to
Yeah,
respect
you'd
the
have
rings,
to.
right?
You have to.
Now I'm rooting for 2. Yeah. Now I'm rooting for 2.
That'd be so mean.
Is it a little different, like talking about the media, going to New York? Can you feel a difference between the New York media and the Green Bay media?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, there's more beat writers in New York. I've always felt like I had good relationships with, a lot of the members in Green Bay, but it wasn't like they weren't. Media is media. They're trying to get a story, and
Yeah, the worst.
well, I don't know about that.
They
There's a few good ones in there.
Name one good person that owns a microphone.
That owns a microphone.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, that's true.
he's
We
so
love
good,
Pat.
yeah.
So,
And all his
yeah,
boys.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
He
fact.
paid you to say that, though.
Yeah. I guess he did.
Exactly what it is. You became like Mr. New York when you moved.
I had such a good time. That's why it was so heartbreaking to play fucking 4 plays. But
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't complete a pass, though. So
I didn't throw a pick either.
But maybe you were going to have a bad season. Think about that. Maybe you were never going to complete a pass that season. Imagine
that's
that.
true. That
So,
would've-
that might have
That
saved
would've been
you.
wild.
Yeah. It's like Aaron Rodgers we're in week 10 and Aaron Rodgers is yet to complete a pass.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying I'm
never know.
using a spin zone.
Yeah.
Like this is actually.
I
might
like
have,
how positive you're spinning all this
Yeah.
stuff. It's
It
fantastic.
might have been a good thing. Now
It
you're.
might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been.
You just got to recalibrate that whole experience. It's like it's a blessing sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? Like I'm sure you learned some things during the season not being able to play.
A lot. Yeah. Being on the headset, listening to all the crazy things that get said on there.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Nathaniel Hackett making a lot of gold member references.
Not many. A few from time to time. There weren't a lot of things to be excited about. Our red zone percentage was pretty low, and our points per game and other things.
Yeah. What? Where do you live in New York? You live in New Jersey?
Yeah. Nobody lives in.
Yeah, you
in
can't
New
live
York.
in New
If
York.
you're a Giant, you can, but still, I don't know why you would. Just because the traffic into a tunnel and
Yeah. Yeah.
all of our stuff. I joke about. I know that stadium used to be on Long Island, but we're the New Jersey Jets.
Yeah.
So are the Giants.
Yeah.
The Giants play in New Jersey.
There's only one team that plays in New York.
Yeah.
It's the Buffalo Bills.
Bill's Mafia.
Yeah. Bills Mafia. Yeah, you guys, the Jets, people forget, the Jets won week 1, right?
Yeah, I'm 1-0 as a starter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's also a great point.
Yeah.
Highest winning percentage ever for the Jets.
Yeah,
Jets
you've never,
legend.
You've
Hall of
never
Famer,
lost
Jets.
I'm
with the
salty
Jets.
about the 13 game against Chicago where we were ahead 3-0 when McClellan landed on me.
He was just making a football play.
Yeah,
That was just a good
but I
old
got the
thing.
L for that.
Yeah.
I was out of the game. We're ahead.
I celebrated
should be a
that
win.
so hard.
Was that the one where you?
Why do you celebrate people?
Because you
getting fucked
ruined at my life, and it's like he's hurt, he's done, he's never coming back. And then every time you get hurt, remember week 1? You've caught me in the trap. Week 1 when you were the Bears when Khalil Mack debuted and it was like this is awesome and the Bears are awesome.
My
and
favorite
Rodgers
all-time
is hurt.
Clip, yeah.
And then
that was
you
fun.
just-
That was a good comeback. I knew we were gonna win that one. But my favorite all-time clip that I've seen has got to be you at the Detroit game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was literally doing it as a support thing for Detroit Don and Superfan. I was there for the MAC championship, which was Friday night, and I was like, let's just go to this game and root against Rodgers. Found their tickets, got a seat next to him. I was like, I'm here for your support. Like, fuck this guy, let's beat him. And then it's Hail Mary right in their face.
Yeah.
And and the way they were talking before, And I do the same thing.
Crazy.
But Detroit Don was saying that he did the calculations, and he's like, once we win this game, there's like an 80% chance we're going to the playoffs. And I think the Lions were like 5-6 or something. So you just crushed everything then.
No, it was what was it? We were 6-3, and they were 4-5.
4-5, yeah. So they were like
3-6.
Yeah, and he's like, once we win this game, because it was like mid-third quarter, they're like, I've done the calculations. Like, we're gonna win this game, then we're gonna win next week. Then I was like,
Sounds
all right,
like a Bears fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I sat there and I was like, yeah, go guys.
You guys always feel good about your team, though. That's
Every single year.
Every year.
Every
It's
year.
This is our year.
That's what football's
no.
about. Hey, Jets fans feel the same way.
Trestman maybe one of
The
those
second
years.
year, Trestman got a little not great, and John Fox, it was not.
Who's your favorite all-time Bears quarterback?
I mean, it's Jay. It's actually Kyle Orton, but Jay as well. I love Kyle Orton.
Kyle's
I think
nice.
Kyle Orton doesn't get enough credit for dude got the ball out fast.
You know, Kyle beat me on 3 different teams.
No way.
Chicago.
Yeah.
He ended our 19 game win streak in 2011 when he was in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And 14 he was in Buffalo.
Yeah, remember when he just retired? He just
Gets the ball
he just
out.
drove away. He was like, I'm done.
He's just like
You ever gone out with him?
No, but I want to
man,
so
he's like
bad.
that. He's a great dude.
He's just a dude's dude.
Great
Yeah,
dude.
like when he just
He's a guy's guy.
Like
He's
PFT
hilarious.
said, he told the media, he was like, yeah, I got to go get something from my car. And he just never came back.
Really?
Week 18 or week 17 then, the season ended, and he hadn't said if he was going to retire or not. And they're like, hey, Kyle, we have a couple questions after the game. And he's like, yeah, let me just grab something out of my truck. Drove off, retired, never came back.
I love that.
Pretty sick, isn't
That's
it?
incredible.
I know.
That's
Kyle
the
Orton.
best way to retire. It's like low key, but it also makes people respect you more afterwards.
Barry
Don't need a
Sanders
big-
did something like that. I feel like
Yeah.
Calvin Johnson didn't have a big deal.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just went off. Are
Jay
you
Cutler.
Are you going to do that? Yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
Hey, he was on the Dolphins.
That was awesome.
He had that. He had a couple.
That was
moments.
like a quiet quitting. You go down to Miami for a little bit, just
That's
chill
a thing
out.
now, right?
Yeah.
That's a young person
Yeah,
thing.
just kinda
Adam
stop
Gase paid
working.
him like $10 million.
No, the quiet quitting part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hank quiet quit like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, but he's still around.
Smart.
you just
Yeah.
slowly quiet quit. So what do you think about the Jets this year?
I always like our chances.
You sound like a Bears fan.
Yeah. Jets fans are probably as tormented as
Yeah.
Bears fans.
Yeah,
I would say
it's
so.
a different level of torment.
Yeah, because the Bears have been in the playoffs
Right.
at least once in the last 13 years.
Right,
But it's
and
kind of the
Jets,
same like what you did to Chicago. That's what Tom Brady did to New York.
it's a thief
And now
of
you're
joy.
just traveling around, just trying to continue that hatred.
Of what?
Well, you're just trying to. You're trying to take over Boston, but you stole Big Cat's joy. You stole Big Cat's joy for like a decade. You made him significantly less happy.
Yeah. That's we always say that's like the next level of athlete if you become the thief of joy. Like Mahomes has reached that level where, like if you're a Bills fan or you're a Niners fan, you're like, this guy has just ruined it for me. You did that to me. That's the like elite quarterback, then thief of joy. Above that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you hit that. You definitely hit that.
I appreciate that. Portnoy's got to be riding kind of high right now, right?
Why? Because he's got a dog that's like a billionaire.
Yeah, that and the Celtics.
Oh
Yeah, he's happy about
Hank
that.
was on the duck boat with Joe
really?
Mazzulla, the coach of the Celtics.
was that?
He personally invited him. That's the-
Yeah, the coach was pouring beer on Hank's head. It was great.
he basically won a championship. It's pretty
Got
insane.
you a ring? Yeah. It's like Kramer going to the Tonys. When
Yeah,
his seat fell like
no, that was essentially what it was. He just got ushered off, and he's like, "I'm just part of the Celtics now." All right, so
Congrats. Yeah.
when does training camp start?
23rd?
Okay,
Yeah.
and you'll be there.
Yeah, probably.
Unless you have to go.
I might
yes.
have I might have a trip planned.
We'll make
Yeah.
a clip of that. Just say,
Yeah.
"Yeah, probably."
Probably.
That will be a great headline. That will make a lot of people
Yeah,
upset.
perfect.
Where on earth could you go that would make you miss the start of training camp?
Good. I mean, anywhere. What do you mean?
Yeah, like
Training
is there
camp
is there a
sucks.
place where it's like this is I'd skip work to go to Mongolia.
Oh, Mongolia, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, how
Beautiful.
much does training camp suck? Like it has to. If you've been in the league for a really long time, it's like I know what to do.
It's a different suck. Back when football was hard, a long time ago, when there's real double days,
Yeah.
physically it was the worst. But mentally it wasn't, I don't feel like it was as bad. Just physically you were just, now it's all mental.
Yeah.
You're sitting around all day long in, interesting meetings.
And the hot days. Yeah.
Yeah. And the practice is short. It's not even that hard.
Yeah.
And you don't play in preseason. We used to play in preseason.
Right.
We'd play 15 plays, then a quarter and a half, then into the third quarter.
Yeah.
Now you don't even play in the preseason.
You should play in the preseason this year.
Why?
Why not? Just make football hard again. Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
is making football hard again.
Don't steal that. That's mine.
Yeah, all right. We'll
Make-
print the shirts.
Just also make America hard again.
Yeah.
That would be good too.
Let's get tougher as a
Yeah.
country.
Yeah, let's get tougher. Let's
Yeah.
get that callus built up.
Yeah.
You know?
You should run for office.
You should run for president. I think you set your sights too low.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was
You're
a
not a backup quarterback.
how
You're not a
close
vice
how
president.
close were you to actually running for vice president? I know you were thinking about it.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I just kept on living my life.
Yeah. Was football the main factor in that equation?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So wait, you love football more than you love America then?
Oh, he got you there.
That's true.
He got you there. That's tough. That's tough.
I support the troops.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Wait, so where's next for you to travel? What's the spot you got on the?
I'm not telling.
Come on.
I'm not. No, I'm not telling.
Can I give you a rec?
Yeah, please.
I feel like you would love the Galapagos.
Ooh, nice.
Love it.
What about it?
All the nature out there.
Yeah.
And then, and this is serious, it's just like a 2-hour boat ride, ayahuasca.
Oh.
Ecuador.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where?
Ecuador.
Nice.
Yeah, but no, the Galapagos is great. You got the giant tortoises. They weigh like 400 pounds. They look like dinosaurs.
Can you ride them?
You can try.
I'll give you a tip. The Sphere in Vegas.
Oh.
It's fucking sick, dude.
Is it really?
It's so sick.
What'd you see there?
I saw Dead and Company 2 nights in a row. It was awesome.
Just Saturday?
It
Couple
was.
days ago?
They've been there for like a month and a half.
okay.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Don't you love that they had a last tour last year around this time?
My wife has been giving me shit for it for the last 5 years because every year
How
I'm
many
just
dead
like,
shows have you been to? Are you a big dead
yeah,
head?
I am. I don't know, probably over 30, but
How many performance enhancers are you on during a
a
dead
lot,
show?
a lot.
Yeah.
I ate a lot of mushrooms in the Sphere, which I probably didn't need to.
Chocolate or the actual
Chocolate, yeah,
mushroom?
chocolate.
That's kind of amateur hour.
Oh, you think so? I'm not 22 anymore. I gotta. I mean, I'm not like. Yeah.
22 is for the chocolates.
No, 22 was when I would eat the caps,
And
and now I've graduated and I'm
now
just
you're
like
mature. You're doing the chocolate.
mature to the
Like
chocolate.
a mature adult.
Yeah.
But wait, what's
Just
the,
get it in
man.
a store.
But what's
It's
the
like
actual-
you could buy drugs at a store now.
it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
What's different?
Well, I definitely tripped more when I ate the.
Well, first of all, what's in the chocolate?
mushrooms
Chocolate.
and mushrooms?
What other
It's chocolate and
shit is
mushrooms.
in there?
Cocoa
Chocolate
and chocolate
Okay,
and sugar.
probably some like mini plastics and stuff.
maybe
Maybe a
Yeah.
vaccine. Who knows?
Could be. You never know.
But yeah, you should.
Did
go
you
to
enjoy the debate? Did you watch
I
the
love
debate?
the debate.
the debate?
It was fantastic.
something.
I watched
Great
it.
TV.
That made me fall in love with America. I was like, we got the two best guys for the job. And I'm
just-
happy about that.
Sure.
I don't
When they
under-
started talking about golf,
Yeah.
Trump just actually said recently,
Yeah.
$1 million he would give Joe 10 strokes aside.
20.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's high.
Yeah, 10
that
aside.
makes one-
Yeah, but
thank
we,
you for
we were
correcting me,
we were saying that my fault. Biden already lost because you can't take that. You
Oh,
can't.
you
If someone
can't
offers you
take that.
20, you
No.
can't take it.
Even if you lose by 18, you technically win the bet. But then what? You
Yeah.
won the bet because you
Killed.
didn't lose by 20.
Yeah.
My favorite part about it that kind of got under the radar was that Biden's like get him was well, you got to carry your own bag. This guy couldn't even walk off the stage. He couldn't even walk off stage, but you got to carry your own bag. Trump.
I love
It's
it.
like-
Just a bunch of just two old guys yelling at each other about golf. That's
I say
America.
get him in singlets, let him wrestle it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. We were saying do frisbee golf, but no one else is allowed out there, and they're just both like break their hips in the woods.
Yeah. They don't bother us anymore.
Because it
just
is
get outta
crazy
here.
that the best we can do as a country
It's
is
not
two
the
guys
best we can do, though.
75
No,
and
it is.
plus.
I'm
not the best.
No, I know. I'm
That's the whole
saying it's
problem.
not the best, but it's the current options, which is nuts to me.
I just can't believe we can't have like an election day that's a national holiday.
Yeah.
Like it takes weeks to count all these votes. And that makes no sense to me.
Make election day and the Monday after Super Bowl Sunday holidays. That's it.
It should be a holiday for election day.
We should
What
run.
are we doing?
And
you
then
could be my vice president.
I would. Yeah.
on election day, there should also be football. Tuesday night football.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. There should.
Yeah, there should.
Yeah, it's just something to distract us. Isn't that the old Romans, right? Like
That is
the
true.
bread and circus.
Yeah, bread and circus. We need that for sure.
You just feed them with food.
How often do you guys think about the Roman Empire?
I almost never actually. Only when somebody asks me that question.
I think of World War II a lot more.
Yeah, all the
that
time.
feels like it was. I understood the meme.
How come?
I don't know. I just
You like just dropping the bombs or
it's just the whole thing is just
D-Day or
fascinating.
what?
Yeah,
Good versus evil.
yeah. It's like
We're
really
the
the
good
only
guys.
war
what
that
does
was
it even
good
mean?
versus evil.
We were the good guys?
We were the good guys in World War II.
We saved the world.
We're always the good
Care
guys.
to debate that?
Team America World Police.
Yeah,
do-
I think
we-
about.
Great movie.
We flexed our industrial might all over the place. We were building ships that we didn't even need. You read about that?
Yeah.
In Japan, we had an ice cream ship. I'm not joking. We had
An ice cream ship?
we had such a better production.
we? Who the fuck
America,
we?
us.
USA.
Our industry was so far advanced. Japan was fighting with like old wooden ships, and we had an ice cream ship that just made ice cream and just gave it to all of our other ships.
Nice. I love that.
That's badass.
It is.
Be on that ship.
It's great that we could talk about World War II.
I was in the war, yeah, you know. I was
yeah.
on difficult times in the war, you know.
I served.
Long days, long nights. You know, what are you doing? Just, feeding ice cream.
Yeah, I worked
making it,
a soft serve.
I think about the JFK assassination way more than any of those other
That
things.
one
so.
too. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's some weird shit that came out about that recently.
You think so?
Well, yeah, the Secret Service agent, he said he's the one that put that bullet on the gurney.
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
And he said that he said he found it in the back of the limo, meaning it was like one of the deflection shots. It wasn't the magic bullet that they said that it was.
What a great bullet that was.
Yeah, well, they said...
I mean, how can...
It's like your
the
pass
technology,
in
right?
Dallas that was not real. That one on the sideline.
Yeah, it kind of curved back.
Yeah.
Don't equate a fake magic bullet theory with me hitting a dime
Jordy
on
Nelson,
the
yeah.
sidelines.
They both happened in Dallas.
Jared Cook, you mean? Which
I
one are you
don't.
talking
It was
about?
Jared Cook on the sideline. The one that was like it was a magic bullet. You basically assassinated JFK.
Where were you in November of 1963?
Better ask former head of the CIA where he was at.
Yeah, George Bush. That's what I think about too.
No. Before that.
Wait, there's another.
He was also served on the Warren Commission.
Right.
He also has an airport named after him in Washington.
Oh, you're talking about Dulles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dulles, bad guy, but also George Bush, old George Bush,
H.
Yeah.
George H.W. Bush. He was director of the CIA. He didn't know. He couldn't remember where he was when Kennedy got shot.
Yeah, well, you go even back in that family, even farther back.
Yeah.
Some other stuff.
Yeah, there is.
Prescott Bushes.
I read 10 pages of a book about it.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah,
man.
I bought the
you,
book.
bro.
It's about the Bushes, and I 10
man,
pages.
since last time I saw you, got lean. You're a big reader now.
Yep.
You're positive.
Do
you
it.
meditating?
I like
What are you doing? What are you meditating?
Yeah, we're friends now. It's awesome.
Nice,
What
man.
when we
I've had sex with a woman.
I have
Maybe,
3 kids.
maybe.
I have 3 kids.
Do you really?
Yes, 3
Wow.
children. So I've proof 3
What are
times.
their names? Do you remember their names?
I remember all their names. I don't say their
Give me
names. I'll
names
tell
and
you
ages.
after.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't say because I think that this is real talk. I hate people who exploit their children online and
Like David Bakhtiari?
doesn't do that.
I don't know.
Oh,
That
okay.
was wild. So
I
you just
think-
throw that out there if he doesn't do that.
I think it's hard enough.
I thought that's where he was going.
Yeah, no, I think it's hard enough to be a kid in today's day and
Yes.
age that if you're in high school and it's like, oh, my parents have been making videos of me my entire childhood and posting it. That is insane to me. Like,
agree.
let a kid be a kid.
Yeah.
So I protect their privacy a lot.
you, man.
But I'll
I
tell
like
you
that.
after.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I might not care after.
No, you probably won't. Yeah. Here's a question for you. When we text, do you love the power that you have over me and hold over me?
I do.
Yeah, because you just don't respond for months, and then you'll give me one response, and then I'll do a follow up instantly because I'm like, I know he's looking at his phone right now, and then you'll go another 4 months.
Yeah. It's just the way it goes sometimes. You know?
Yeah.
And I know I'm sitting there like he's fucking doing this, and he's fucking with me, and there's nothing I can do.
Every now and then I get a good chuckle.
God damn it! God damn
This
it!
motherfucker's looking at his phone right now.
Yeah.
Not gonna text him.
I even pulled out the trick with Bakhtiari.
Yeah.
Where I texted Bakhtiari and you, pretending that you weren't on the text chain. I thought that was going to get you, and it didn't.
No.
You just
Amateur hour.
respond. You should respond and then quickly delete it. Unsend the message. So he gets a notification that you sent him something.
Can't you still see the deleted message though?
I don't know.
You can edit a
can.
message.
I know.
So
I
you
got
could,
that part.
You could edit
Yeah.
it like
Just figure that out.
instantly. Yeah. Yeah, to
That's
just
huge.
like blank.
Comes in handy.
Do you have any burner accounts?
What is that?
Burner accounts? Your
That's
burner
a yes.
burner guy?
That was
Yeah.
a yes. That was a yes.
How many burner
don't-
accounts?
That
do you
was
have?
a yes.
I feel like you're heavy in the replies of Elon. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Love,
laughing
love you,
because
Elon. Tremendous
I know some
gambit,
people
sir.
who actually
Elon,
do have
your
them.
Tesla's so sick.
Yeah. No. Wasn't there some athletes who supposedly had?
Kevin Durant
Is this
Kevin
deflection?
fully
really?
did.
This
And
is-
he got exposed for it.
Really?
But I kind of liked he somewhat copped to it.
I don't really do any social media, honestly. I mean, like, it's super minimal. Like, posting stuff super rarely on Instagram. Only on Twitter if I have to put out a major fire.
So
Yeah.
where do you go for your info?
Oh, good question.
You just
Infowars.
Infowars? Alex Jones? They're about to take that away from Alex.
Yeah. I don't know. Twitter, I think it's
Yeah, you just read the comments on posts. That's where you get all your info.
on what?
Like you see a tweet and you just read all the people who are experts underneath responding.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, the day that bridge in Baltimore went down, I learned so much about how it was a distraction from Puff Daddy. Yeah. They brought the bridge down because P. Diddy got his house raided.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
It all starts
Yeah,
coming
he's
together.
definitely innocent.
Yeah. Memes, you got a question for Aaron? As many as you want. He defends you
To who?
hardcore.
Against who?
He thinks that the media has it out for you
Oh,
and
they
the
do.
Jets.
They definitely do.
He thinks everyone's a
the
Florio
media.
walking around. He ranked his Florio. What is
Yeah.
it? Mike Florio's number 1 Florio.
That's one of the questions.
Diana Rossini's number 2 Florio, and Matt Miller's number 3 Florio.
I don't even know who that is.
Well, he does. Memes does. He's in the weeds for you.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you ever see any of the hater-ass media like Mike Florio?
Good question, Memes.
I don't. Now I've gotten a couple texts from the other Diana,
Yeah,
but I never respond.
Great reporter, though.
she is. She's a friend of ours.
Really good reporter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
strong reporting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Decent reporting.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? How's the arm? How's the leg?
Arm
You
is
look
good.
strong.
Yeah, leg is good. Blisters are gone.
That's good.
So I feel great.
Yeah.
Running fast.
You also another question I think you missed was you look strong.
Oh, thank you.
You do look very strong.
Thanks.
Just a
Dan.
beautiful man.
Oh,
Do you think the NFL scheduled the 49ers game on Monday Night Football on purpose?
I hope so, because it's on grass.
yeah.
So,
But
I never say no to grass.
you
Yeah.
Careful.
you versus the 49ers.
It's not me versus the Jets versus the 49ers,
But
bro.
you
Come on.
versus the 49ers,
What
you've
is
got
that?
a 49ers problem.
Why?
You know why. You know exactly why.
What do you mean?
They
beat
they
them
own
last
you.
time we played there.
No, they own you.
Last time we played there, we beat them.
The 49ers own you. That's a fact. It's the 49ers. I've done the meme. It's
What the
me-
fuck team are you on now? You're jumping ship back again.
It's
huh?
me.
You
It's
you
true.
can't even-
It's
you got
true.
no-
That's
you
true.
got
That's
no
right. I
trash
strike it
talk
from the record.
Chicago.
I strike it from the record. I strike it from the
go
record.
ahead. Another
The
one.
49ers
Yeah.
used to own you. Sorry.
Will a couple of missed practices have any effect on the season?
Yeah, big effect. I'm glad you said practices. Thank you.
Yeah. Good job.
OTA
Memes.
practices. Yeah.
Yeah, but you were there for voluntary. It's fine.
Yeah.
Bunch of haters. This one was just, do you want to hang out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You win the Super Bowl, Memes gets to ride up front with you.
Yeah. Memes gets the treatment. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Deal.
Will we get to see you for more than 5 snaps this season?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
Okay. Cool.
Good question, Memes.
And that was it.
Great one.
Okay, good
Hey, thanks. Good job, man. Nice.
Good
job, Memes.
That was Memes' first time
Not really a
conducting
talker.
an
That's
interview.
strong.
Yeah,
That's strong.
he's,
Yeah,
you know.
he's good with memes.
Not a talker. Yeah.
He's a memes guy. He lives on the internet.
Guy behind the guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Are we in Phase Me right now?
I don't know what that means.
You know what Phase Me is? What? Robert Salah?
Oh, face me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I guess. Yeah.
You don't know. You don't really know what Phase Me is, though.
I don't know. Not really.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually
For
a
your
great
golf.
example of Phase
Killing
Me.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Killing face me.
how's your golf game? Are you
Good,
going to win
yeah.
this thing this week?
No. My game's not that good.
What's your handicap?
It doesn't matter. This is no handicaps out here.
I know, but like, what are you usually golfing?
I mean, I'll be in the 70s probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
This course, I own this course.
You own this course?
Like
saw your
Soldier
drive.
Field.
No.
You know, it feels like
come on.
I drive
What are
off
you
of my
doing
guy.
now? We were
But it was a little bit
49ers
off.
own your
It was
ass.
a little bit off.
Yeah, all right.
little bit
Put our
off.
guns down. Let's put our guns
Isn't
down.
it embarrassing? You got to go to another team to
No,
say
I have
anything?
no embarrassment whatsoever.
No?
I made the
Congrats.
meme with the little kid laying in bed and like the missiles coming, and it's the 49ers standing there taking all the missiles and guarding me at night.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good meme.
That's I have no problem.
Is that the defensive end from last year from the Bills? He's on the Niners too, right?
Is he really?
Yeah, same guy.
Who?
Who was it? Who was it, Memes?
Leonard Floyd?
He's on
Leonard
Niners?
Bear for life.
He's on the Niners.
Yeah, he is Bear for life.
Monday Night Football. Starting the season out, same
I'm
guy.
gonna have to sweet talk him a little bit.
Yeah.
Pay him off.
Just tell him.
Yeah.
That's
Come on,
a
bro.
Brett
Let
Favre
me get
method.
through, let me get through play 5. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the strength of your golf game?
Short game.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting.
You're putting.
Yeah.
Not like
Chipping's decent, but putting. Yeah.
how long are you?
Long.
Real long?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I mean, I saw your tee shot. It wasn't that great.
Okay. Which one?
The one that went way far off to the right,
What hole?
like your politics.
was
it
10?
was 10. Yeah.
That was bad.
It It did go far right.
I love when people try and cancel me. Like when I played golf with Obama, I was like the leftist, or the right trying to cancel me. Then
Put you in a box.
Then I was on Team Kennedy, so everybody tried to cancel me politically. And then I didn't shake Trump's hand, so the right tried to get after me again.
Yeah.
You're your own man.
And I realized I actually had shaken his hand.
And then they reverse course.
They tried to reverse course a little bit.
Actually,
People are unfair to Aaron Rodgers. I've always been consistent
I don't
with
care
you.
about that. I think politics, I've said from the beginning, is an absolute sham.
Yeah.
And if we've seen anything, whether it's you talking about what they did to Bernie Sanders in 2016 that we saw in the Podesta emails, or the fact that nothing really ever changes.
Nothing changes.
All they do is just talk about what they're going to do, and then nothing. And life doesn't actually get better for any of us, whether it's a Republican or a Democrat, and we're still just doing the same fucking two-party system and not letting Bobby get in or anybody else.
Yeah, PFT and I always said, if you want to be president, you should be disqualified.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're just basically an egomaniac.
You have to be a psycho to want to be president.
Right.
And to actually
But just
follow
some
through on
common
that.
sense politics, some common sense, like let's not let anybody over 75. I mean, the Packers have a rule.
Yeah.
70, you got to retire,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You go into a
They just
board
did that,
emeritus,
yeah.
but 70, you got to retire.
Yeah.
That seems to make pretty good sense.
You know what they used to do in ancient Greece was they had this thing called sortition,
Is that when they chop their nuts off?
no, they probably did that back then too. Yeah, but it was more along the lines of like a lottery to see who was going to be the mayor or the governor, and so it could be anybody. Like they just randomly gave it to somebody, which is kind of terrifying because there's
Terrifying in today's world.
a lot of weirdos out there. But at the
lot of
same
people that-
time,
yeah.
it made them really focus on their education system because like any of these psychos could end up being
Right.
president.
But how about term limits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you can't insider trade? I love that Dave's jumped on board with that.
Yeah, those
Bakhtiari.
apps that track.
Like you can track Nancy Pelosi's.
Yeah.
she's a hell of a stock trader.
It's crazy.
I don't know what
She's
Davey's
the Wolf of
doing.
Wall
with his-
Street.
I don't know what Davey Day Trader's doing. He should be fucking following the old
Seriously.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Nancy's got
insane.
it down.
I
It's
agree with
embarrassing
you.
though. It's embarrassing for our country.
And it's also embarrassing, like, I know we're getting deep into it, but it's embarrassing that people can't, there's no one who can just have like the common sense approach that like, not everything has to be one or the other. There's a lot of middle that no one ever
But the
like
problem is
acknowledges.
the
Right.
loudest people is the 10%.
Right, and
the
there's, like-
5% on both sides.
Yeah.
The most of the country, you travel around the country, you guys do
Just
all the
regular
time.
guys,
Fucking
yeah.
great people, right? You just want to kind of be left alone. They want their freedoms. They don't want to be told what to do with their bodies. They don't want to be fucking taxed at a crazy percentage. And they're not looking for a bunch of handouts.
They just want to be happy.
want to be kind of
Yeah.
happy and left alone for the most part.
Yeah.
I think
Both sides.
staying out of politics is probably a good choice, just because you have to answer for everything. It's like when that article came out about Bobby, where it's like he's got a barbecued dog behind him. There would have been people like asking you, like, "Do you support eating dogs?" And you'd have to say, "I do not support eating dogs."
And then be like, why are you even addressing
Well,
this?
they're scared of people they can't control.
True.
That's
That is a fact. That is a confirmed
The
fact.
media in general is scared of people they can't control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you're kind of,
That's why, to talk about your company, like that's why those bullshit articles would come out when the earnings were
every
coming
time.
out.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Why? Because Dave and you guys built this brand that can't be controlled.
Right. That we don't have.
And then you try and get after them. That you don't have, the women part. And no, we have a woman CEO or this thing or that thing. It's just like people that they can't truly control are dangerous people.
They've hopped on every single angle to try to take us down throughout the years. It's literally just gone from like one thing to the next, and it's just like, all right, we're still here.
I would say the majority of them too are so unethical.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the practices now it's a fucking joke.
Yeah,
and that's politics.
There's bias in all of it,
Yeah.
right? Which should be journalism.
And then
be
to get back
unbiased.
to the core of what the hell's going on right now, we have a guy who's been, whether rightly or wrongly, a kangaroo court or whatever, been indicted on felonies, and a guy who's shitting his pants.
It's pretty good.
And then we got Bobby, who doesn't give a chance to even be in debates.
Yeah.
And if you know the insights about how ridiculous it is for a third-party candidate to get on the ballots,
Oh, yeah.
in 50 states, it's a fucking sham.
Yeah.
Like it's certain colors in some states. It's certain people you got to submit it to in other states. It's a certain amount of votes in certain states. It's a fucking joke.
I feel like it used to be easier back in the day. Ross Perot was always running.
Yeah,
Remember
no,
that?
he was on the debate stage.
Yeah.
When we were kids. Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. So football.
Yeah,
Who do you like this year?
I like us.
The Jets?
Yeah.
And who? You got to play somebody in the Super Bowl.
Bears.
Not the Bears.
Yeah, 'cause
Commanders.
that would ruin you.
Why?
Oh, that would.
That'd be a great way to go out, wouldn't it be?
I actually
Like
don't know if
throw-
I'd be able to handle that game because there'd just be so much at stake.
That would ruin you.
It would ruin me.
Yeah.
That would ruin me.
I would be surprised if the Bears were there. That's not a disrespectful thing to say, but like
I would too.
The NFC is.
I would
the
be
NFC
surprised
is,
as well.
The NFC is tough, and you have a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he could do it.
Yeah.
I think they surround him with a lot of really good pieces.
Yeah.
But I think in their division, on paper, can you not say that they're not? You can't say they're better than third on paper in the division.
I think
To start the
I think
season.
I would
Can
say
you?
that objectively.
I
Yeah.
can. I can say whatever I
Objectively.
want. Yeah.
Objectively, do you think that they're better on paper than Detroit and Green Bay?
I think they're better than Green Bay.
Paper?
Really?
On paper.
Paper?
We're talking about on paper.
Talking about paper?
I don't know what paper you're using in Chicago. But
We're talking about paper.
Zigzag.
tainted by that. By that
No,
fucking
I'd agree
river.
with you. We have listen.
I give
We're
you-
unproven.
how much time do you?
Yeah,
fucking
we're done in a second. We're unproven. We're unproven, but I love that Ryan Poles has. It feels like they've
You're a
built
big
the
Ryan
team.
Poles fan.
Huge Ryan
Even
Poles
though he
fan.
shined you.
We've
You guys were doing a let's FaceTime the person on the phone you want to FaceTime and see who picks up, and I fucking picked up.
Bakhtiari,
And
I
Poles
was like, I was like, let's FaceTime Rodgers because we're gonna be in Tahoe. Try to get him on. He's like, no problem. He's like, but you have to FaceTime Poles and try and just say that you're with me. He didn't want a job with the Bears, but I was like, I want to watch you try to get me on the Bears, and Poles didn't pick up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sucked. He kind of did what you do to me. All right, last question because I know you got to go. Roback question, rhoback.com. We're in it right now. Roback polos. They got Q-zips, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com. Promo code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Roback.com. Aaron Rodgers.
That was good. That was nice.
Thank you.
You've done that before.
I'm doing this. Wow. 41 years old.
40. Guy told me I looked 32 yesterday. I don't know what he was smoking, but I liked it.
Yeah, he
That's
was
awesome.
lying. He probably and then did he say, "Can I have your autograph?"
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome that you just remembered that and you
I'm
just
also
brought it
like
out.
I've
Yeah.
been in the league 20 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You were a quarterback when you were 12.
Which is also the funny part when people are like, "Did you play with against Steve Young and John Elway?" I was like, I was in high school when they retired. Thanks. Yeah.
All right, but speaking of that, how many more years?
I don't know. I'm not sure. This one for sure.
This one for sure.
I wanted to do 2 good ones and to give us a chance to retire a Jet, win 2 Super Bowls.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be
yep.
great.
And then do the Kyle Orton.
Yeah.
Is that how,
walk off.
is that how you
Sure.
retire?
Legend, of course.
Just like take a sip of psychedelic tea and just disappear in the locker room.
Oh, I like
just
that.
fade
It
away.
All an illusion.
Yeah.
Rainbow body.
Yeah. Was Aaron Rodgers ever real?
Yeah.
He was just-
I'll be happy to say no.
This is a simulation. So what is
right,
what is
exactly.
What are we
No,
talking
you're
about?
right. You're right about that. I think it actually is a simulation.
Yeah.
It's got to be, right?
I don't know.
Mathematically? Think about it.
That throw to
Mathematically, what type of math? Terrence Howard math or
Terrence Howard math. 1 × 1 is 2.
Do you know math?
yeah,
Is it weird that you went to Cal?
yeah,
That is weird.
yeah.
What's 8 × 5?
I don't know.
Do you know calculus?
Not really. I wasn't good at calculus.
Never been in the same room as
Algebra,
calculus.
geometry,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Me and calculus never met. I don't even if you show
People
me.
were using calculus today. Show of hands. Nobody.
They've got
Well,
calculators.
this is not exactly the greatest.
It's the
bowling
swath of the
alley.
population
We
here.
are the-
Okay,
We are the bottom of the barrel when it comes to that shit.
but still, none of us.
Yeah, none of us. That's true.
Yeah, you get they have machines that can do that. You got
Yeah.
calculators, you
Come
got
on, AI.
computers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What are we doing?
All
What
right.
happens when AI takes over, though?
Bad.
Yeah.
I actually think we're probably the only ones that are safe. You probably are fucked.
How come?
I don't know if AI is going to
Taking the strong ones out to start.
No, they're just going to be. Yeah, that might be true. Can AI do a podcast?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Can AI play quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
AI drink ayahuasca.
Good
You
point.
could probably code ayahuasca somehow. A virus.
So we're all safe.
Yeah, we're good.
These guys are all fucked.
Yeah, no chance.
They're
Yeah,
editing
those
and
are done.
everything. That's all
Yeah.
AI.
Good thing
We're
about
done.
us, I feel like we're too dumb to have AI take our job. Like you can't train AI to be this stupid.
Right. It would
Really?
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know
Like,
about that.
how do you say to AI, like, intentionally fuck up facts all the time?
Just like program it with like, I don't know, the current state of our politics, intelligence level.
Okay. Yeah, or just use our brains. Maybe we're the model for the dumb AI.
Are you smarter than Joe Biden or not?
I would say yes at this point.
Really?
Yeah, I would say so,
Nice.
probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I haven't shit my pants in, I think it's been a year and a half,
It's been about 6 months for me.
That's good.
which is
Good
pretty
start.
good.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm definitely not smarter than Hunter. That guy rocks.
I don't sniff any
He's
hair.
figured a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I would
Painting, how to make money painting.
Yeah. I would like to party with Hunter, I think, for one night. Maybe 6 hours. 6 hours with Hunter.
Yeah,
And then
like, I gotta go home.
Get out of his life.
There's some gerbils in there or something.
Aaron, this has been awesome.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
What did
I'm
we
a
say,
big
15
fan
minutes?
of yours.
It went to
Yeah,
40,
well, you said
45.
10. It's been about an hour. Yeah, but you
We're
knew
going to
that
cut
was
this,
gonna
right?
happen.
We're going to cut it?
Yeah.
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 Hey, thanks, guys. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
We're friends.
I'm at
now.
least a man of my word.
You are. It
Said I
took a
would do
lot to
this.
get the word out, but yes.
That I would do this.
That's a fact. You are a man of your
So I'm
word.
turn over a new leaf.
You put me through hell to get it, but you're a man of your word.
And look at us now.
Yeah, and I'm rooting for you. What?
Look at
us.
Who'd have ever thought?
Who'd ever thought
that
that
one.
we would be friends?
Yeah,
we're
this
friends.
is our second time we've done this.
Yeah. and
On
we're
the third date, you
friends.
guys got to go all the way.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Pass.
That's just doing ayahuasca.
Okay.
All right.
Throw it back to Bob in the studio.
Part of My Take is sponsored by BetterHelp. Comparison is the thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but in reality, they probably don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be flexible, convenient, suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/PMT today. Get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PMT. This episode is brought to you by Body Armor Sports Drink. Real hydration, real ingredients, packed with electrolytes, vitamins, nothing artificial. Body Armor Sports Drink has all your hydration needs covered. It's got the sports drink, the light, the zero sugar, the Flash IV. I had some Flash IV over the weekend. Saturday morning, hit a Flash IV. I was back to normal in no time. Of course, they've got the sport water. That's what I'm drinking right now. Body Armor has you covered. It's delicious. It's tasty. It's very, very hydrating. Get back to normal with Body Armor. Head on over to the Body Armor store on Amazon. Use code 15BarstoolBA. Get 15% off your order today.
Okay, let's wrap up the show. Before we do these quotes, so Memes made a mistake
Oh, no.
in the Aaron Rodgers interview.
Oh, no.
And I didn't realize it in real time. Otherwise, I would have helped him.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a very awkward question that he asked. He asked Aaron Rodgers if he would play more than 4 plays this year, or if he would play 5 plays this year. It kind of was weird. We all were like, what's going on here? Memes forgot to say the part where, will you play 5 plays this year? Because if you don't, I'm going to have to strap a bomb to my chest and go bomb NFL headquarters.
Yeah. Memes famously made that promise
Yeah.
a couple months ago, and that was the context for the question.
Yeah, so you
Because it
forgot
sounded
that.
like you were like being a dick Jets fan, but in reality, you were just trying to save your own life.
Yeah, I was just mainly just trying to ask questions if he's going to play because all I know is 5 snaps. But
Yeah.
I should have referenced the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb would have been good there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good interview. You did good, Memes.
Yeah, all questions but the one awkward one.
Yeah, but you did a good job. I was proud of you. That was your first time asking questions in an interview, right?
Yeah, first time ever.
Wow.
And I asked, and one question with the quarterback, just everybody's hand size.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to read these quotes? They're great, PFT.
Let's hear
Did
him.
you see them?
I did not see
Oh,
him,
I love
no.
it. So we'll get your honest reaction. Okay. Go ahead, Hank. You go first.
Yeah, I woke up to this one on Saturday, and I was like, this is just fake. Like, I scrolled by a Buck Crack Sports tweet. It said, it's from Legion Hoops via the New York Times, Joel Embiid on if he has any doubts Team USA will win the gold medal. You look at the talent that the U.S. has, but there's equal talent on other teams. And the talent that's on the U.S. team, you also got to understand most of these guys are older. The LeBron now is not the LeBron that was a couple of years ago, so it's a big difference. Everybody would also tell you, and you can see for yourself, the athletic LeBron, dominant that he was a couple years ago, is not the same that he is now. I think people get fooled by the names on paper, but those names have built throughout their career, and now they're older. They're not what they used to be.
Okay.
Those are his teammates.
Yep, there's teammates.
And a very accomplished teammate who's been to. Has LeBron ever?
So now we're LeBron stands on this show?
No, I was going to ask
now
a
we're
question.
LeBron
I was
stands
going to
on
ask
this
a
show?
question. I was
Okay.
going to ask a question. Hank, has LeBron ever been to a conference finals?
A lot.
A lot of them. I think a lot.
So is
Like all of them, basically.
yeah, maybe Joel Embiid is just he's shocked because he's never been on a team with this much talent before.
Yeah.
No, I think he's saying this team sucks.
It's interesting.
He's been
Interesting
playing on
move.
such a good team. He's like, we're not that good.
Yeah.
Interesting move for a new American.
Yeah, Max, if you're in that locker room and you see your teammates said about you and your team leader, what would you...
Well, that was a quote taken out of context. You didn't watch the full thing.
What was the context?
I don't know.
I did read the article that he had in the New York Times. It did make sense. He said that Cameroon is home, and if Cameroon had made it to the Olympics, he would have been on Team Cameroon. He was deciding between France and U.S. France put like a time limit on him. U.S. was like, hey, let us know. And he was like, I'm picking U.S. So he did make that clear. So it wasn't like he was very clear about that. But he also said in this one, essentially without freak injuries, he'd be in the GOAT conversation.
Anthony Edwards says shit like that all the time, and you're like, "Oh, Anthony Edwards is so great."
I don't think he's
Anthony
ever
Edwards.
said that.
If Anthony Edwards said that 10 years into his career without getting to a conference final, I would probably be like, "That's crazy."
Also, I don't think Anthony Edwards has ever had the type of injuries that Joel Embiid has had.
Yeah, but you do see the
So you're
difference.
backing up Joel Embiid's point.
No.
No, I know. I'm saying Anthony Edwards would never say that because he hasn't had those injuries.
Yeah, he wouldn't say freak injuries. You understand that if Anthony Edwards in 10 years' time, if he hasn't won anything, and he was like, "I'm the GOAT."
You want your guys to have confidence. Every
Yeah, I guess.
But
if
he
you're
doesn't
a fan
have
of a
confidence.
team, you should think that your best players.
He doesn't though because he's afraid he's gonna get hurt.
And he's talking about LeBron. He doesn't have confidence in his team.
This isn't.
Max,
you guys can't.
No, Max is short circuit.
You guys, this is such bullshit because all you guys ever do is just shit on LeBron. He's a piece of shit. And then the one time that like it comes against me, you're like, oh, LeBron, like he's the fucking best. I can't believe anyone would ever say this about LeBron.
You might be right.
I don't even think about it like LeBron. Like it's not
Yeah,
a personal
that's
thing.
exactly
It's more
what
just,
you
it
think
could have been
about
any
it.
teammate. It could have been anyone on this team.
Well, he did say, and the other guys on the team have built their reputations off what they have been. Not
You
what
might
they
be
are
right.
now.
You might be right, Matt.
he said his teammates are not what they used to be.
Let me try something different then, Max, from this article. Okay, we're just hopping around.
I think Joel Embiid just needs to. My motto is never tell anyone outside the family what you're thinking again.
Yeah.
Keep it in the family.
Let me ask you this one. He said, "quote The best cheesesteak is Subway cheesesteak."
Troel Embiid.
He's a big Jared fan.
That's a great troll.
He said, "I don't eat cheesesteaks," and the reporter said, "You don't eat cheesesteaks?" He said, "No. You want to know the real answer? The best cheesesteak is Subway cheesesteak."
It's a good troll. It's a great troll.
Could you imagine Bryce Harper saying something like that, Max?
Yeah, I mean, Embiid's a funny guy.
I actually did come out of this interview liking him more because he was, he's been through a lot, and it was a good interview.
I want to make one thing clear. I have nothing against Joel Embiid. I think he's a funny guy, actually.
You just have something against me.
No, I love how mad he makes you. Mm-hmm. There's certain people out there and certain things are just, I only see them through the lens now of being pressure points on Max's body, where I can press the Joel Embiid button and get Max worked up about it. I can press the second place button, get you worked up about it. There's a lot of things. So I appreciate him for that, but I do think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And I think he's funny and he's intentionally a troll sometimes. I respect that. Like I could see him posting a black and white steak photo and being like, perfect steak. I like this guy.
It does sound like he likes Subway cheesesteaks, though.
He might.
Yeah. I like the interview. It was a good interview. He's been balling.
Not really, but that's fine. It's preseason.
Well, he will ball.
It's preseason.
He's calling out his
It's also
teammates.
such bullshit that they. This is a personal thing.
What?
Why are they playing 4 hours away from Paris? It's Paris Olympics.
Oh, because you want to go.
I wanted to go to the game.
Europe. Yeah.
I wanted to go to the game. It's 4 hours away.
Have you ever seen how the Olympics work, though?
Take a train.
Oh man, I'll pay for you to go.
I can't go. I can't.
I'll pay for you to go because imagine if Max got to see Joel Embiid get a freak injury in fucking France.
Where are they playing?
I don't know. I just know
If
it's
you
4 hours,
saw
'cause I went to
that, would be the most Max thing ever. If he was out for the year with, and Max was watching him in France. You just
Where are
have
they
to.
playing?
You wouldn't be able to come back. You'd have to stay there.
Yeah, I would choose to stay there.
Yeah.
You'd look good in a beret.
Oh, we should get some. Can we get a couple Max? Baguettes.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
for
what.
sure.
The baguettes in France.
I can't wait.
They are so much better than the shit we eat here. It's insane. You just become. I remember I went to France for like 10 days. It just became like 2:00 would hit and be like, time to eat an entire baguette.
I just want to eat bread and cheese.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. Like I don't want to
So
go to
good,
any
dude.
nice restaurant. I'm going
Something
to
in the
but
water.
the only thing I just want bread and cheese.
Something in the water.
Bread, cheese. The wine is good.
Oh, by the way, one last thing about the Rodgers interview. I know we got into the JFK conversation. I wish I had seen the fact that his driver was the one who shot him before we interviewed Rodgers.
And obviously, we taped that before the Trump assassination thing and Joe Biden dropping out, obviously.
Did you see the video of the driver shooting him?
Did we watch it on?
Yeah, but you saw it. You've been converted.
I mean, that's just not a real video, but.
I don't want to talk to you anymore then. All right. Numbers.
23.
12.
8.
42.
56.
Hank, I'm starting to get that thing where people just DM me strategies of how to get the number, and like it's so fucking annoying because there's no strategy. It's a random number generator, but there's no way you're actually gonna know.
Well, no,
thinking about it.
There is a strategy. You can just pick the right number, which all of us pretty much in this room have done.
Basically.
99 21.
This feels like a 99 day.
35.
Ooh.
35. C-Max, you should have picked 35.
Yeah, if I
That's an
just picked-
easy
yep,
strategy.
yep.
Try the 1 through 100 thing.
Love you guys.